Hello, beautiful people. How are we today? Are we well? I hope you're well. Chat, how are we doing? WTS fam, what is good? It's Sunday. It's the day of rest for some, but not in this house. We did an upload on YouTube earlier. Live with a cheeky stream now. I'll be honest, it's not going to be the late night stream that you might be dreaming it would be. Mostly because I've been up since 4 AM for the bloody F1. But how are we all? How are we all? Jack DSQ for Norwich. I hope not. It's a bit late now. They give me the money for the Champions League. Oh, how are we doing, everyone? Apologies for the fact I'm a couple of minutes late. I was making a thumbnail for the YouTube stream. Because YouTube requires every live stream to have a unique thumbnail. Really, I should just make them more generic. No, I wouldn't have to update it all the time. But I needed to have me holding the Champo trophy, didn't I? Obviously, even though we've not won it yet. Next year, though, we'll win it. I'm sure. Oh, how are we, though? How are we? Enjoy. I assume Arsenal fans are loving it right now. Tottenham fans maybe less so. Leeds fans probably, hoping that Farke's out sooner rather than later, I feel like. But how are we all? Yeah, chat, I'm not wearing anything colourful today. I'm just mourning Oscar Piastri's chances at the championship. Are we good, though? Are we good? I hardly blame Farke. I've seen a lot of people blame Farke, right? I've not watched that much of Leeds this year, to be fair. I never feel like he's that bad of a manager, but, it's always been a bit of a poison chalice for him, right? I remember when they got promoted and he just looked depressed because it felt like he was going to get sacked, even though he'd got the promotion done. Had a haircut today, not today. No, I had my haircut a week ago, Minty. But thank you for noticing. I'll just, style it a bit more. Chat, the dog is trying to break into the room. He was crying when I started the stream. Should we let him in? If there's a time to let him in, it's now, but he might not leave. Should we see? Milo, you outside? Hey, buddy. What's up? What's up? Do you want to say hello on stream? What, he's just sat on the floor wanting pets. Milo, can I give you uppies? Now, chat, here's the thing. He likes looking out the window. Window? Should we look out the window? Do you want to look out the window? Go on, uppies, and I'll let you see out the window. That's just my... Okay, if we come back here, people can see you. You're just walking out the room now. So you've come in the room to bite my hand and then just leave. Oh, you're here now. Hey, buddy. Okay, they can see you when you're sat there, so this works. I don't know if they can hear me. You are very cute. You don't want me to pick you up, do you? Man, I need to stream, and the streaming setup's over there, but they can't see you when you're down here. What do we do? I need to work, buddy. I need to work. You can't just look at me like this. Look, I know. Should we show them a trick? Paw. Yeah. Can the chat see? I think the chat can see that. Can I get a high five? Milo, high five. You're looking at me like I'm a moron, mate. High five. Yeah. I got you now. I scammed him. There you go, chat. I've tamed the beast. Oh, good boy. Good boy. Milo's not... he's not a massive schnauzer. He's quite big for a schnauzer, but he's not a big dog. Are you, buddy? Right, am I just standing here, Milo, so they can see you? Oh, right, you just want some fussy. Sorry, chat, we've got to delay the start of the stream, I don't know why he doesn't want to hang out with Wok, but he just wants to be here, so we'll give him some attention. I can kind of read the chat from back here. How are we doing, chat? You don't want to see me anyway, do you? You just want to see the dog, let's be honest. Chat, I don't know. I was going to get him to do bang. Oh, actually, you might be able to see it. Let's try it. Milo, right, we're going to show them a trick. Milo, touch. Touch. You don't want to do touch. Milo, sit. You're looking at me like I'm in... Do you want me to pick you up again? Is that what it is? Milo, come here. Down. Down. I don't have any food, so I can't bribe you. Why are you looking at me like I'm an idiot? They can actually see you now, though, so that's good. Yeah, you're looking at the camera. Yeah. Yeah. The thing is, mate, as soon as I shut the door, you're going to want to leave. Lovely, you're licking your bits. Well, it's a good job they can't see you doing that. Okay, well, you know what, mate? You lick your go. Now it's the door staying open until you get bored. Here's that. Do you want to hang out some more, or are we done? Hey, come here. Uppies. Why are you biting my hand when I try and pick you up? Why are you doing this? No. No. Oi! Why are you being rude? He just wants pets. He literally just wants to be fussed over, chat. He won't let me pick him up. He just wants to be... Oh, you're going to lick me back? I can kind of see you doing that, mate. They're getting lots of knee from me today. Apologies, stream. We will start eventually. I do have legs, chat. True, I do have legs. Hey, buddy. All right, I might just... Chat, sorry, this is the stream now. Sorry. A little bit of thigh for you, you know. Milo, can I need to play Football Manager. I need to play Football Manager. Yes. Are we having a staring contest? Is that what's happening now? They can just see your head, mate. I'll be honest, they can barely see your head right now. Why do you look like you want to do a poo? You've just gone out and done a poo, though, so it's not that. Can I pick you up? I got you. I got you, you little land shark. Right, chat. He's here until he gets bored. Sorry. Sorry. He is just biting me now. That is the microphone you're biting. That is the microphone. Okay, you don't want to be here, do you, mate? Well, why have you come in? You know that I'm working. You just want to tap my hand. We've hit the puberty phase where hands are tasty again. Do you want to go? Okay, I'll put you, mate. I'm going to put you down as soon as you stop going mental. You're a silly boy. Right, off you go. Come on. Where is she? Go find her. Right, chat. There's Milo segment. We've done the Milo segment early today. Apologies for the amount of knees being shown. We're today at the humping phase. I'll be honest. He's like about to be 7 months old next week. He's been humping from about 4 months. He's been humping from 4 months, chat. Let me tell you now, he's a humper. Don't know where he learnt it. Rolo! LFC dude, thank you for the prime. Something here, but watching on YouTube. Think it's time to go for Arne Slot. That is... Oh, I think it's a bit... I feel like you have to just give him a bit more time. I'm going to be honest. I think it's a bit... I feel like it's almost... The season's kind of gone in terms of, I think, winning the league for Liverpool. But maybe I'm naive. I realise what's happening to Liverpool this year is basically what happened to Man City last year. So it'd be hypocritical if I got annoyed with people who are enjoying it. Because I'll be honest, I fucking loved watching Man City struggle last November and December. It was great, weren't it? It was great. City till I die. Apologies for what I've just said. But thank you for the prime. Don't cancel your prime sub that you literally just gave me. But yeah, I think it's basically where it was before, isn't it? With City last year. Anyway, that's the Milo segment done. People are always shocked that I have legs. When I first met RDF, he said to me, "You've got legs." I'm thinking, well, yes. Also, I don't think people realise, chat. Apparently, I give off small person energy on stream, which I'm not sure what that really means. I'm not that small. I am like 6 foot tall. But apparently, I mean, you've seen it now. Am I big or is the dog small? The dog's trying to get in again, chat. Should we let him in? Right, Milo, this is your last chance coming in. What? Mate, I need to stream. I realise by opening the door, I'm reinforcing the behaviour that every time you come here, I will just open the door for you. Which is silly. The thing is, mate, I pick you up and then you just want to bite me. Yeah, see, you've come in here. Yeah, that is my hand. You're in your puberty phase, aren't you, where you've regressed. All the stuff that we taught you not to do, like eat slippers, you were really good at it, and then you've decided you like it again. Anyway, here he is. He's back again. You don't want to be here. So why have you come in the room if you don't want to be here? What are you looking at? What are you looking at? Oh, I've got an idea. Milo, can I put some sunglasses on you? No. Okay, you know what? That's not a fan of sunglasses. Okay, do you want to just... Mate, your teeth are quite sharp now. Well, it's not even that they're sharp. Your puppy teeth were sharper. You have got a bit of a bite on you. Oi! Milo. No, you can't just kiss me and that makes it fine to go back to biting. You can't, mate. What are we doing? You've come in here. If I stand, will you just settle? You just want me to stand. Mate, I can't. I mean, I could put the standing desk up, I guess, but you're scared of the standing desk, so you'll run away when I do that. You just don't want to be here, do you? You're planning your escape. But why have you come in here if you don't want to be here? Right, Milo, should we do one trick for the people and then you've got to go? Right, let's put you down here. Let's put you down here. Milo, sit. Sit. I wish I had some treats right now, Milo. Milo, sit. Good boy. Right, Milo, down. 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 Milo, down. Down. Milo, we're going to do bang. You love bang. Down. Why are you looking at me like I'm a moron? This is the worst dog show ever. Right, he's just left. Well, sorry everyone. I was going to do play dead with him, but he didn't want to do it. Yeah, you know what, chat? Maybe I should get a shock collar. It's a joke. Skillish on the trainer, true. I'll post a video chat of the trick. He can do bang. He'll do bang and he'll die repeatedly when you do it. It's great. He does the thing where if you do bang once, he'll land his back and then you do it again and he'll do a more dramatic death. It is brilliant. Yeah, I am wearing shorts. Right. Chat, what's happening? I'm not opening the door. Next time I hear him outside, I'm just ignoring him. Also, maybe the hoodie was too much. Right, for people who missed the last stream, let's discuss it. The fixture screen is bugged, which is always fun. So, look at our end to the season. We had a great end to the season as far as I'm concerned. Like, yeah, we lost against Man City, but with the exception of that result, like, what a good end to the year. Maybe the draws here cost us. I mean, we missed a penalty in this game here. But in the end, in the Premier League, we finished 5th, which is Champions League football. Barely. 5 points off the title. What could have been? But, yeah, I'm in a bit of a pickle because I never planned to get Champions League football in Season 3. Why would I plan for that? Like, so as a result, if we just go to the homegrown status, in a squad of 29 players, I mean, I've promoted Danny Radcliffe as a homegrown club player, and Aidan Heaven's not even here. I've got Oscar Sfortau, who's going to get homegrown at club. I guess Danny Radcliffe is going to be registered for the Champo. But I need to get in some homegrown players. And I probably need to generate some funds as well, because we've not got money. We have really not got much money here for, like, our situation. Although it's weird, those budgets were set before we were confirmed in the Champions League. So I don't know if those budgets are actually set with it kind of accounting for the fact we're in the Champions League. Because I'm going to be honest, 1.7 million wage budget doesn't feel like a lot. Would I sell Xerxes? I mean, that's the thing, chat. If I am gonna move up in the world, I might need to sell on some players. And then it is a case of who would you sell on? Ryan, Ugalde, and Xerxes all got to double figures for goals. So maybe I could sell one of them on. So our current cash in the bank as well is 53 million. So the board are already kind of given me all the money in the balance to spend. I assume that we'll make a profit throughout the coming season. But I'll be honest, I don't know if we're going to get Champions League football back-to-back years here. I feel like this is going to be one of those years. You know, it happens quite a lot in real life where there's an up-and-coming team that gets European football for the first time. And their squad's not really built for it, and it just kills their following league season. But the question is, like, who might I get rid of, I suppose? Like, is there anyone when we sort by value? Like, I mean, Ryan is wanted, but if I sell Ryan, am I actually going to get someone better? Like, realistically. I don't think he has a release clause. Does he have a release clause? I'm trying to remember. He has a relegation release clause and a release clause to clubs in a continental competition, but that is inactive because we're involved in one. Also, chat, did they add that in? That did not used to be a line in the game. Like, that was a factor, by the way. If you didn't know, in past FMs, if you had the release clause to clubs in continental competition, but you were in it, the release clause is deemed inactive, but it didn't really say it anywhere in game. It says it now in game. That's good. Actual new feature that's semi-useful. Because I feel like if you're a newer player, like, there's no way you wouldn't... It's a bit of a weird thing to assume that it would just be inactive if you're in continental football based on the way it's phrased. I mean, the other question is, right, chat, with a squad of 28 players or 29 players here, who is not good enough? Who do we loan out? Who do we sell? This might be one of those very weird transfer windows where I don't actually get a lot of business done. I already have an idea for one signing that I think would just make sense if he wants to join. And it would be Bright Arian B. And the reason he'd be good is because he's actually homegrown at Norwich, I believe. But is it worth me spending so much of my budget? No, he's not even homegrown never mind, he's not even homegrown at Norwich. Scrap that one. That was my plan out the window. Neil, dude, thank you for the tier 2. A rare tier 2 sub, dude. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you so much for the 10. I appreciate you a lot. But yeah, I think we're going to have to move on some players. I mean, our first team is already a bit big, but then there's just the question of, like, someone like Salinas, right, who was out on loan last year at Southampton. Is it worth loaning him to Southampton for another year? Possibly. If they'll take him for another year. Because they've just been promoted. I guess we find out on the continue if they'll offer him a new one. Also, dogs bark. Can you hear the dog barking? Can you hear the little bugger? I don't know why he's barking. He's been very funny today, and I'm not sure why. I tell all the fringe players and youngsters, you see, the issue with that is that the fringe players are the players who are already homegrown in club. I say that. I mean, I'm talking about Grimshaw and Bazunu really here. Like, Salinas will be homegrown in Nation in a year's time. So if Southampton want it for another year, big thumbs up. That'll be good. Same with, like, Buziano. Like, homegrown at club next year. It's like we've qualified for the Champions League a year too early. And I wasn't prepared. I mean, someone like Tremonti could be worth selling. Okay, look, Amara Diouf can go back to the under-21s. I should probably think about the players that will be demoted. Salinas can go back out on loan. Saba Karabashvili, what's the plan? I don't have many left-footed players. And the thing is, I don't really want to loan him out because I need homegrown at club players. But I could maybe sell Cordoba and then keep Saba. The issue with that is that I am just going to be weakening the first team. But is it a case of short-term pain for long-term gain? How many games did Cordoba even play this year? 4 starts, 5. I mean, the thing is, he's pretty... Cordoba's pretty good. I mean, Max Aarons would be good, but I don't play with fullbacks. The fact that Arian P is not homegrown at Norwich is a bit annoying, because otherwise I'd probably just go and sign him. And, like, Aiden Heaven is available for 20 mil. As part of the release clause I negotiated. Although his agent thinks I might be able to get him for 16. I mean, am I going to get a better left-footed English centre-back for £16 million? So he's probably going to be happy to be back up. I don't think he'd get homegrown at club, but he's already homegrown in Nation. Because is there a better English left-footed centre-back I'm going to sign for 15 to 20 million? Probably not. Is the actual answer to that? It's a lot of it's a lot of my money. It's a lot of my budget. But am I going to get a better homegrown in England centre back? The thing is, any English player just has a crazy premium. Let's see. I already have a agreed fee of 23. I wonder if I can get him for cheaper. I guess I could use installments. What if we do 5 million over the next 3 years? They want a percentage of profit. I'm not giving them that. After 50 league games, I'll give you 2.5. I mean, I don't think that's bad. I'm going to be honest. I don't think you're going to get an English centre-back who's left-footed for a free at the back for a better price than that. I actually think that's pretty reasonable. Like, we're going to have to use a lot of instalments here, purely because the budgets were set before Champions League football was secured. So we should make a healthy profit throughout this year just because our wage spend is low. Who's my most valuable asset? Ryan, but I wouldn't sell. I don't think I can afford to sell him. Like, he was literally the best player in the whole of England. He won like England's Football Writer of the Year. I mean, Ugalde, maybe I'd be more open to selling. Even Ugalde is very good. I mean, Xerxes, I'm not sure. I don't think we've got any clauses to sell, chat. I don't think there's many levers to pull. I pulled a lot of the levers when we were in the Championship. Yeah, there really isn't anything here. That's everything I've got to sell is just like... sorry, everything clause-wise I can engage with is stuff where I'm paying money. I'll be honest, chat, I don't know if we need to sell that many players. This might be a year where we just sign like 1 or 2 players and call it that. He was on outs, it didn't show. Was it not on both? Or was I not paid attention, chat? I thought I had it on both. Oh, I didn't have it on both. Is there anything here? Cernak? I mean, it's just getting installments up front, isn't it? 6 times 1.5. So I lose out on 2 mil, but I get 7 mil now. I feel like I'm better off just using my own installments that kind of work a bit like these to like balance these ones out. So just a 3 million over 3 years. The issue I'm going to have, chat, is I can't sign foreign players this window. I can't. All my transfers are going to have to be homegrown in England, and homegrown in England players are just not cheap. Like, honestly, if there's players to sell, like Lennon Miller might not be a bad player to sell, but because I signed him in January, I don't think I can move him on. I love that, chat, I agree that signing players with Champions League experience would be great. I just don't know if I can afford them. Like, you've got to consider our wage structure as well, chat. Like, if I just go to our wages, I've got the column disabled. Like, our highest earner's on £100,000. I bet if I scroll through all the other Premier League teams, like, people's squad players are on that much money. I think first we need to work out, like, who we're keeping. Like, Clem can go. I'm sorry to William Clem. Not good enough. Also, it's very early still, so we'll transfer list him and just leave it going. I mean, if we want to look for free agents, we should be looking for free agents now, but it's going to be... I genuinely think it's going to be pretty difficult. Like, Oscar wants to leave, but Oscar's one of the few players who's about to get homegrown at club. So even though he's not very good, like, he's probably worth keeping. What's happening with our takeover stuff? Are we? Is there still a takeover maybe happening? We keep hearing like maybe a takeover. I can't remember which panel I have to click for the takeover. Chat, which panel is it for the takeover? I can't remember. I thought it was on. I swear it's on the club website. Am I just misremembering? Oh, it's one of these you click on. Bloody hell, chat. Wake up, Jack. Wake up. Nah, he's not leaving right now. Of course he's rich. We just made the Champions League. So right now we've got Danny Radcliffe, who's homegrown at club. Aidan Heaven will sign and we'll get homegrown in country. And then we've got Bazunu and Grimshaw. And then I'm also going to have Oscar. So I'm going to need 2 homegrown at club players and 1 more homegrown in country player. But that's also whilst not inflating the size of the squad. It might be a little bit harsh. Because he started a decent wad of games for me. Oh, stream died, but it should be back. Chat, are we back? Let me see if I can connect the Wi-Fi today. I didn't try and fix the network issues I was having before. We're back on YouTube. That's good. We should be back on Twitch too, I hope. I was having... Chat, what normally happens is I have to connect wirelessly and wiredly to my router because one of them will drop when the other doesn't. But I've been having a weird issue where the router won't let me connect wirelessly. And I was meant to restart the router since last stream on Friday. May have forgotten. May have forgotten. So it's on me. Let's have a look at homegrown at club players. It's literally the last thing that we ended last stream looking at. I mean, but Omobamidele's at Strasbourg. He's not an awful option for the price. I could bring him in and get rid of Herrera. But I think he is a downgrade, but it's just more... I mean, he is just a downgrade. I mean, he has the physical advantage, if you believe that's a big thing. Did I add Sabbath's face by myself? I'm using the latest version of the Sort It Out SI Mega Pack. It added in some new faces in the last week. The dog's trying to get in the room again, chat. I'm just going to ignore him. He's now barking at the door. He's now barking at the door. Milo, I'm busy, buddy. Don't know why I'm talking to him, chat. That's just definitely going to provoke him more, but maybe he'll understand. I think we have to make use of installments this year because of how small our budget is. Okay, I'll offer them 6 mil and hope they'll take it. I've ever done a save on YouTube with a retro database. I have done. People didn't really watch it. The issue with retro databases when you're doing like a longer form series like I normally do is that the retro databases are basically built a bit of novelty. Like for 1 or 2 seasons, they're kind of fine, but because you can't with retro databases change how the AI approaches squad building and how finances have scaled in modern football versus how they used to be, I just find that within like even a season, like the whole thing just gets a little bit out of whack, and just I personally don't find it that enjoyable. So yeah, I don't really have anything against them. I think for shorter term saves or like director of football saves where you're not just getting too much into the weeds of it, it's okay. But otherwise, it's just not really for me. I could bring back Johnny Rowe and play him at left mid. If I can get him for that price, it'd be a good deal. He's asking to leave as well. The issue with Max Aarons is I don't play with fullbacks, chat. It just doesn't fit my team, and also that price is problematic. Bless you, Wok. I assume you can hear that. Ben Godfrey has so many issues with injuries. He's just not as good as he used to be. And if I get in Johnny Rowe and Omobamidele, I'd then be at the homegrown at club quota. with Schwartau. The thing is, if I compare Tremonti with Johnny Rowe, is Johnny Rowe better? He might be. I can't compare him with Johnny Rowe because Johnny Rowe's not on my shortlist, and we can't just compare to recently viewed players. I assume, chat, that, you know, like how you can only pick shortlisted players. I assume that is a short-term solution because for some reason they maybe don't track the history of pages, and they will eventually go back and fix it. Because if not, it's a fucking insane decision. How many games did Tremonti play for me last year? 14 starts. That could be the play. He's asking to leave as well. I mean, 6 to 7 million for a homegrown player. That could be pretty good. Wish you could just search anyone in search options to compare players. I mean, yeah, that would also work, wouldn't it? I feel like we've got to use installments as much as we can this year, even though we're not... It's weird because I'm not really using installments to go for mental transfer bids like you might sometimes see people do. This is literally just so I can stretch my tiny transfer budget enough. Okay, I'll offer them a little bit more. I think if I can get Johnny Rowe for 7.5 million, that's okay. Also, chat, did you get a chance to watch the Egypt video or Park to Prem this week? I hope you did. If you didn't, totally go watch it after the stream today. It was really, really fun, the Egypt video. Seems to have gone down quite well too. I must admit, like, it's a style of video I've never really done before. So I wasn't really sure how it was going to be received. But in general, people seem to be enjoying it. Is Aston Oxborough the worst backup goalie to bring in as my third choice homegrown at club? It could be the play. Egypt video, dub. Enjoy both. Yeah, we love Part to Prem too. It was quite fun as a change of pace. I'm thinking about doing it like maybe every Sunday I put out a rebuild. And sometimes it'll be like, so next Sunday will be the next Egypt video, chat. Spoilers for the upload schedule. But I'm kind of imagining like every Sunday we have one of those videos go up. We'll call it not Rebuild Sundays. There's got to be a better name than that. But something, you know, something where every weekend there'll be one of those kind of videos. Is Part to Prem now paywalled? No. No. Chat, there's been loads of people recently asking about the members first videos. So for people who don't know, if you're a key player channel member, you get access to YouTube videos a bit early. Now, for some creators, it's days early. With me, what often happens is I finish editing a video at midnight and I'm scheduling it for the next day at midday, and it's available for members from midnight or whenever it's finished. But Park to Prem for non-members just always comes out at midday every weekday. Like, the timing of that has not changed. Essentially, it becomes available for members as soon as I've scheduled the upload. I probably should have gone cheaper there. Why did I offer £1 million? You know what? It's £1 million. We can afford it. But yeah, there is nothing that's changed with the channel membership stuff. I've actually been running it that way for ages, but I know YouTube now in the recommended section, I'm sure you guys have seen this, YouTube is recommending member-only videos to people more, which there's nothing I can do to dictate it. I kind of get why for some people it might be a bit annoying to see videos you can't watch yet get recommended. Just be flattered that the algorithm assumes you're someone who enjoys my content enough to think that you might want to pay to get it 12 to 18 hours early. That's all I can really say. Wok's just come in, chat. Good news, Aaron. The dog has finally settled. We've had to turn on the heater inside. We've got like one of these like little portable heaters, and he likes to lay in front of it. He's a needy bugger. But yeah, I really enjoyed the Egypt stuff. So any Egypt players you found playing in that Let's Play that can make it at Norwich? Not really, to be honest. Purely because like, I've not got Egypt loaded in this save game, but also like there is just a big gap in quality. And with Ismaili, there just wasn't really the money to sign big players. Like the Egypt video, can't stop buying Huel now. We'd love to see it. Shout out to Huel. They're not sponsoring the stream, but they did sponsor that video. And if you are someone who picked up some Huel off the back of it, I do appreciate you. It helps feed the dog. Okay, bid for Aiden Heaven has been accepted. I think that's a pretty good deal. He wants to be a fringe player. Not the cheapest wages. Oh my word. What are these wage demands? I thought they fixed it. I thought they fixed it. I mean, that's got to go. You know how you can make a transfer? Not a transfer. You know how you can make a transfer clause? There's like after 50 league games. Wish I could do that for stuff here. Picked up some pickups today. Up the pickups as well. Shout out to all the people who've been sponsoring the streams and videos lately. Oh yeah, Wok, if you're doing the grocery order, can you get me some pickups in it, please? I mean, I really don't want to be paying more than these wages here, but because I've removed the yearly wage rise, I know he's going to throw a bitch fit. Official terminology, by the way. What can I give him? I need to give him some stuff, or else he's going to cry. Can I give him? If you win the Ballon d'Or, you can have 2.3 million. I've never offered this clause before. Probably doesn't do anything. If he plays for England, right, you can have 75k per appearance. That actually kind of worked. 80k is a lot, but I think it's probably worth it for the long-term upsides. And the long-term upside on Aiden Heaven is worth it. The wages are going to make him one of the higher earners, but I think we have to accept at this point we are probably going to have to pay squad players £80,000 a week for squad players good enough for the Champions League. As much as it pains me. All right. Aston Oxborough came through Norwich's academy. I don't know if he ever even played for the first team. He's coming in to be our Scott Carson. Did he ever actually play for Norwich? No. I mean, he's not bad, right? For a third choice goalie? Am I crazy thinking you could do worse? What regen face pack do I use? I use the NG Regens face pack. We'll probably move on Danny Grimshaw, I'm afraid to say. Danny, thank you for your services, mate, but you can move on. I realise I'm bringing in a homegrown at club goalie to move out a homegrown at club player, but it's a lot easier, obviously, to pick out homegrown at club players. Jorge Salinas. Why have you rejected that? It's because he's in the youth team, I think. If I move him to the senior team and then offer him out again for loan. And hopefully they'll come back. I can't offer him back out for loan because the window's closed and he's already on loan somewhere. God damn it! I mean, a homegrown at club goalie would be great. I'll be honest, chat. Kovacic is absolutely insane. Considering this guy starts at Norwich, am I going crazy or is he ridiculously good? Like, to the point where I'm not even sure if I really do want to replace him. I feel like star ratings on goalies are always a bit shit. Official terminology. They're just a bit useless. I don't mind all of these signings. For the prices, They'd be good signings if they happen. Thoughts on the F1 race? It wasn't exactly a classic, was it? But obviously the late drama made it worth it. And by the late drama, I literally mean the disqualifications. And you know what? 6 mil from Bamidele, I think that's worth it. I was back asleep when the drama happened. Oh, you missed out. I've been up since 4 a.m. Chat, if you got up for the F1, did you go back to bed like a sensible person or did you stay up? I tried to go back to bed, but when you have a puppy, he gets confused when you're getting into bed at 6 a.m. Buziane. 30 to 38. I don't like the release clause. Let's have a negotiation. Do I still have that F1 manager shaped hole in my heart? I always will. I kind of hope, chat, that the Codemasters guys do a management mode in the F1 games. I actually think it'd be an easy win for them. Like, what they should do is they should make a management mode in the F1 games using the F1 engine. And then all the improvements that they add for the management game, they can actually just put into my team. Like, is that the stupidest idea in the world? Is there a reason that's a terrible idea that I've not thought of? Will I ever stream F1 Manager 24 again? Probably not. Probably not, I'm afraid to say. I feel like the issue with the games is they're not quite in like that realm of cult classic video games. Sadly. And I think with that kind of content, you kind of need the new game bump every year. We kind of even saw it like with Football Manager. Like, the reality is, chat, if Football Manager didn't come out every year, I would struggle to make ends meet as a content creator because the interest a new game brings is monumental. Like, it's just undeniable. But, yeah, it just doesn't really make sense. Like, maybe as part of like a subathon in the summer when there's nothing else going on, I might stream it. But it's not really the kind of game you can stream as a one-off thing for like, 3 hours. Like, the reality is to make content around F1 Manager, you've kind of got to commit to like 30 hours of streaming a season, which naturally makes it a difficult streaming game. Do you know what I mean? All right, if we get on Bamidele in and we get Oxborough in, that's 2 pretty good players. I'm hoping Johnny Rowe, they come back to me. Yeah, I just feel like the issue with F1 Manager is it's just not a game that you can kind of do one-off streams of. I don't know if anyone will bid on Tremonti, but I think it's worth checking the market. And probably the same with Cordoba if Bamidele's coming in. What's the race worth getting up at 4 a.m. for? Not really. The thing is, I feel like the race directing made the race less interesting to watch. Like, I don't know anyone else. I was screaming at my TV when we had Max coming out of the pit. Less than 2 seconds out of Russell, and we just weren't being shown it. We were watching Sainz, and I think it was Hamilton. Battle for 11th. It's driving me insane. Right, Tremonti bid. 9 million! Excuse me, you are a Saudi Arabian club, and he's out at 23 to 29. What are you doing? Reject. Probably got to wait for the transfer windows to open up. Yeah, like they didn't really show any of Lando slowing down at the end, although I get why in that case they didn't really like follow it. But the fact they didn't even just like show it for half a second, it didn't feel like, was just bizarre. Okay, a potential £9 million bid for Johnny Rowe. It's guaranteed 7.5 mil, but he has to play 50 league games for another 1.5. I think that's fine. Yeah, my save game, Heckingbottom is in charge of England. Don't ask. Tuchel left to go to Arsenal. Did they at least show Randeep? I don't remember seeing Randeep, but I'll be honest, chat, it was one of those races where I was just kind of on my phone at the same time. Once it became obvious there wasn't a load happening. The frustration of getting up for an average race is anyway outweighed by the grief of sleeping in and meeting a classic. I'd never sleep in. Yeah, Bernie did mention him when they were discussing... What were they discussing at the time? I think it was to do with the McLaren strategy, right? I can't remember the exacts. Okay, there is interest in Cordoba and Tremonti. If I replace Cordoba with Omobamidele and Tremonti with Johnny Rowe, that's kind of pretty sideways moves, but they solve the homegrown at club issue. And the fact they're both willing to sign as impact subs is pretty big. Johnny Rowe's wages are actually pretty reasonable demands here. I'm still going to try and be an unreasonable person about it and get him for cheaper. I mean, 52,000 for Rowe? I'm not going to pretend he's a player who I'd probably sign under normal circumstances, but when you're desperately needing homegrown at club players, I feel like he ticks the box, you know what I mean? He does what we require. The Bortoletto dive bomb was interesting. I don't even know if it's a dive bomb. I think he just completely misjudged it. I think he saw a gap, went for the gap, then just forgot he needed to brake. You should do an Inverness Caledonian Thistle save. Never say never to a rebuild, I guess, but I probably wouldn't do it as like a main YouTube save. Oh, Chav, I missed the window to cash in on Bungard. You know what? We'll offer him out and see if Saudi come. I might have missed the window. Also, we'll offer out Herrera. There's a few players like Herrera that I'm not like attached to. Do I know who Inverness Caledonian Thistle are? Yes. I do know some ball. Okay, the Saudi teams are making bids for my players, but they are lowballing me so much. Like, what is the point in making that bid when the player's valued that high? The Bungard deal is more reasonable. I mean, 26 mil for Bungard? I think we have to. Is Mbakazi still at our team? He is. He was out on loan at Wrexham and he hasn't developed at all. I think we might just take the 26 mil, chat. I'll be honest, I don't think I'm ever going to get more than that for Bungard. The question becomes, can I get it... I guess I don't have to get it up front. I'm going to try and mug off Lille. Okay, didn't work. I want the money up front from Udinese. I guess that's the money that they're spending from when I bought Lennon Miller off them. No, Al Atifak are taking the piss. I'm trying to lowball players. Aidan Evan, 5 mil. It's not actually 5 mil. There's lots of instalments. I think we have to take it. I think we have to do it. Left-footed centre-back. Already proven he was a pretty useful squad player for us. Homegrown in nation. Don't think it's possible for him to get homegrown at club. I'm trying to remember where the eligibility is. No. Came a year too late. All right, let's sign him up. Bungard rejects Udinese. That's gone well, hasn't it? Cheers, Philip. Jack's crying. I'll offer him out for a little bit less. No, No one offered for Clem. Pain. I don't really want to loan William Clem out. How much did I buy him for? 6 mil. That was an awful buy. Actually, was it an awful buy? He was one of the he was a good player for the second half of the season in the Championship when we got promoted. You never know. Without him, chat may never have got promoted. Do people use intermediaries? Because in general, I don't find them very useful. But maybe skill issue. I find that like if I ask the agent, oh, Derby, come on down, Derby, make the bid. Is this game any better? I mean, they've been patching it for the first month. It's been out quite a lot. I mean, chat, I say this a lot of stream. I really fucking enjoy this game. I know it's not perfect, but it has been steadily improving. It's mad, by the way, that the game's been out a month. That's insane. How can Derby afford that bid? Oh yeah, did Derby get taken over by a tycoon in this save game, chat? Am I remembering that correctly? Yeah, they did. But don't worry, they are promoted from League One now. And they're going to go for the back-to-backs. What face pack am I using? I'm using the Sort Out SI Mega Pack and the NG Regens face pack. Chat, he just keeps rejecting every team. He keeps rejecting every team. It's like he's trying to upset me. How expensive is Joel Hatto? I don't even need to check to know I can't get him. That is the answer to that question. I just want to be able to train my youth teams as well as first team. You can do that on the new update, Lee. That's been fixed. If you want to train your youth team, chat, go to squad. This tab means you're on your senior team. This means you're on your under 21s, and this means you're on your under 18s. And you click in here, and it has your under 18s calendar. Now, admittedly, absolutely not clear at all that when you click on these, you're cycling through your 3 teams. But if you want to do your under 21s training, you just click here. It's all your under 21 players. This is your under 21s calendar. You know, why you'd label these things? No idea. Absolutely pointless. Labeling those to make it clear, that would be woke. Instead, you've just got to figure it out. How much would I sell Ryan for to Al Nassr? More than they're willing to pay, I think is probably the answer. Where did we finish last season? 5th. Bungard's unhappy that a promise wasn't kept. Mate, I'm trying to fucking sell you. Oh, okay, he's just been a bitch about it. Philip, I need you to leave. And Sunderland are interested too. I mean, I think we'll be able to sell him eventually. Okay, Omobamidele set to sign. I mean, I need homegrown at club players, so this is just a no-brainer. Worst case scenario, someone like Cordoba, if I can't get the move to happen for him. Although we might be able to send him. But if I couldn't get the offers for him, I'd probably just stick him in the under-21s. Right, offers made, 11 mil. You know what, I'm not even going to negotiate up. I found that this year, I don't know if anyone else has found this, found this year, you can't really negotiate up a lot of these offers. Like, as soon as you try and negotiate up even the tiniest bit, the teams just freak out. Has that been other people's experiences, or do I just have a skill issue? It's probably that. I mean, Cordoba's definitely better than Armour Bamidele, but not homegrown at club. Like, I find in general that actually, if you get a bid for a player like that, if you're trying to negotiate up, you're basically just rejecting the bid a lot of the time. Right, Johnny Rowe, 3 million. Chat, we've got the homegrown club players we needed. They're not sexy players, but they are players in their mid to early 20s who will be useful while we get our own kind of set of homegrown in club players in. So we've got Oxborough, Bamidele and Rowe. I forgot that I've got Ori Olsen that we agreed to sign. He's got a face now as well. He's all right. We've also got El Hanash. Chat, what am I doing with this guy? I just signed him because he was available on a free from PSG and it seemed like a good idea. But now I'm not sure. Also, transfer window opens in a few days. Transfers is why Mr. Skinner could take a sneak peek at the bidders' finances and whether they could actually afford to pay more. Whoa. Yellow card for that. I don't think I ever actually did that. I never really thought to do that. Is that how the AI worked? I kind of always just assumed, I don't know if anyone else assumes, I always just assumed that AI kind of cheated their finances. Like, to an extent. Right. Transfer window opens tomorrow. Get ready, boys and girls. It's about to get busy, I think. Ryan in a Leverkusen shirt. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Sonny Rowland. I have no idea who this man is. He's not actually bad, but no potential. You know what? Just sell. I could get more, but it's not worth the negotiations for a few $100,000. I've got the same face pack as you. Do they update automatically? No, you have to download the updates and apply them. Okay. Okay, let's try asking for bids again on players. I'll artifact don't have the money. Can they unnerf the Saudi teams, chat? I miss the Saudi teams with their crazy finances. Grimshaw can leave if there's a bid. I might just have to loan him out, which is fine. He's not really worth anything. Where did I get my new gun pack from? FM Scout. It's the NG_Regens pack. Okay, one more continue, and signing should arrive. Da-da-da-da, they're here! You don't like running music, or is it because of YouTube? The kind of mindset I have with streaming, chat, and I don't know if this is unpopular or not, I kind of feel like if you're watching a stream, like, you can just put on your own music that you enjoy. Like, copyright is a thing, because on YouTube they're brutal with it. I do have a way where I could play music just for the Twitch viewers and kind of circumvent, like, any kind of automatic detection. But I just feel like with music being such a subjective thing, I'd rather just let people have the pick of music. Because also, as soon as I start playing music, people then can't listen to their own as well. So Johnny Rowe, I think we're going to train to play right mid. Not left mid. I'm going to train to play on the right. And we'll train him as a playmaking winger, I think, with a focus on his passing, because he needs to get better with the ball at his feet. And then out of possession. Does anyone know, chat, why is tracking winger under attackers? Like, tracking winger is available for, like, the wide midfielder role, but it's put under attackers. I don't really get it. It should probably be under both. Okay, the homegrown boys are here. We now have too big of a first team, even with the players I've demoted. Although Salinas is probably going to go out on loan again. So squad of 27. Now, technically, Danny Radcliffe doesn't have to be in the first team this year, but would it be stupid to not give him a chance? He's 17 and he's this good. Jack, been shrinking to sell players in FM 2020, FM 26. Any advice? Honestly, offering out the players just via transfer room, transfer listing them, asking the agent. Besides that, like if they're on too much money or they've just not played any football whatsoever, you're always going to struggle to sell a player. Like in real life, teams are not going to sign a player who played 2 games for their previous club, like in the entirety of the previous season. Like I think 9 out of 10 times when I see people complain they can't sell players in their save games, it is purely because they've just not played that player for like the whole season. Viewing control A doesn't work. You can shift click, but I fully appreciate that's like not an ideal solution. We're in this weird situation where my squad's still quite big. It's going to have to be 1 in, 1 out. I mean, Bungard probably goes down. With all the players I've sold, I could just sell Oscar now. I feel bad selling Oscar, but... like, I wouldn't even say he's as good as Johnny Rowe, who we've just brought in. Obviously, he's younger. I guess the question is there anyone who'd make a bid? Al Etifak, we know they don't have money. He is going to be homegrown at club, but with the players I've sold, I could... with the players I've brought in, I could sell Schwartau. Have they got rid of the unwanted as the director of football? I believe so, but there's like the new transfer room thing's pretty good. I feel like I should use the transfer room more. Okay, it allows you to directly offer out players. It's like Herrera I was thinking about selling. So I could offer him to Bournemouth and see what they say. I feel like I've not used this enough, so it might just be shit. I need to sell Schwartau. Does anyone have the ability to sign Schwartau? This is definitely one of those things where I wish I could just like put edit filter and then select a player and then it lists me all the teams that might be interested. Do Al Etifak realise they're broke or just enjoy window shopping? It isn't matter how many of my players they seem to want, isn't it? They like want the entirety of my team. Apparently everyone would like Ryan. Well, that's lovely, but he's not available. Does Oscar count as a centre mid? That's the wrong Oscar. I wonder if I sell Lennon Miller. I like the transfer room for like finding potential signings if you just want to approach a transfer window quickly. I think that's where it can be really good. Amara Juve developed so well this year. I wish I had a way to get him in the team. I wish I did. Sheffield United being ballsy thinking they can sign Ryan. Yeah, sometimes the teams listed are a bit wild. Johnny Rowe will play on the right. Buziano will play on the left. Am I going to be forcing Danny Radcliffe onto the bench, chat? Is that the plan this coming season? If I get rid of Schwartau and Tremonti, the team's like good in terms of structure. I still need to move on Bungard. I'll just offer him out unspecified, see if we get any nibbles. Do you have to transfer list a new player every time you offer them? I don't know what you mean by the preset. It's a one-tick option when you offer out players. I always realise, Chad, when people ask questions, like there's certain ways that people play, they're like, or buttons that they press that I just never knew existed. Or maybe I did know they exist, there's just a different way that I do it. I'm sure people find that a bit when they like watch my streams. They're like, wait, you can do that? Everton, can you do 20 mil for Bungard? I didn't really want to do less than that. Okay, he's definitely going to go to Everton because they can afford his wages. I'll accept the Freiburg offer as well because I think it's better that I actually sell him rather than rejecting loads of teams. I forgot I have Winners. Is Winners any good? I'm not sure he's ever going to be good enough for me. What's their bid? It's very installment heavy. Can we do 8 mil now with a 50% sell on? Okay, 9.5 mil plus a 50% profit sell on Winners. What did I pay for him? I paid 2.6. I think that makes sense. I'm not sure he's ever going to be good enough for my team. Our responsibility is you should be able to select automatically transfer list a player. Oh, no idea if that's in the game or not. When you offer out players now, though, you can... There is like a little button you can just tick here as you do it. I don't know if that resolves. I guess you're looking to have it automatic, but I'd argue that having it as a blanket automatic is almost a bit risky because sometimes you're offering out players just to test their prices and like if they'd even get a bid right. Did we end up winning the league? No. We finished 5th. We got Champions League football. We were 5 points off top. I mean, to be fair, chat, the fact we finished 5 points off Man City in our first season in the Prem is kind of mad. It's a weird Premier League season, though. Like, 79 points is not a lot for the winning team to have points-wise. We beat Manchester United 5-2 at Old Trafford on the final day, too. All for nothing. Can you look at Club Legends / Icons, etc. this year? Yeah, it's under About Club, then Club Info, and then it's just here. Oh, chat, look at me. I'm a favoured personnel. Get in there. Who got relegated? Good question. It was Coventry, Preston and Burnley, which I'll be honest, like they finished so far below everyone else. They're not very good teams. Like, I mean, Coventry and Preston came up with me, and I'm not really shocked that they've just gone straight back down. Esteve, is it Esteve? How do you say his name? I remember the whole thing where people called him Steve last year in fantasy football. Steve's good, but he's not really what I need. He's Steve. Esteve just sounds sexier. It sounds more Mediterranean and romantic. Jack Fiskgarden. Oh, he's been out with a torn, whatever that is. That sounds bad, doesn't it? A torn medial. Bloody hell. Whatever that is, he's lost a leg, basically. He actually has lost a bit of pace. I don't really want to sign anyone until I'm selling players where I know who's going. Also, when you look at the team, who am I actually selling here? Like, Tremonti probably goes, but then I've already got the replacement in Johnny Rowe. It's a knee injury for short. Ah, thank you, chat. Schwartau's out for 3 to 7 days. That's annoying because I wanted to get rid of him. Would I recommend Ugalde? I mean, he's been very good for me. Chat, who's of value in the youth team? Mbakazi. Chat, I love Mbakazi. He's never going to be good enough for me, is he? He's never going to be good enough. I think I sell him. We'll recall him now to try and sell him sooner. Oh, I'm so sad. He was my vice captain. It wasn't meant to end this way. Well, I'm not really sure how it was meant to end, in all honesty. Also, Diallo I probably should sell too. Recall from his loan to sell. Gibbs is already leaving, isn't he, to Hull? So that's another sale secured. Clem. I mean, to be fair, the other transfer windows across Europe don't open for another week, do they? How much of the cricket did I watch before giving up? I watched the first 3 wickets fall on day 2. And then I went to bed. To be fair, no. First 3 wickets day 1. I'll be honest, chat, with the cricket, I didn't really stay up for it because of the 2:30 start time. I kind of would watch the F1 and then go back to bed. Oh, I think we're okay. Does Shiriobi have rolled attributes? Are they always the same? Or is it his potential is rolled? I'm not sure, because rolled attributes is just to do with the attributes being set at 0 by the researchers. Chat, we received a small boost to our rep. A small boost! A small boost! Excuse me! Also, minimum aim reached the league table. Guaranteed that. So we've already achieved our aim. Good job, everyone. Hello, chat and what says. Any ideas how to implement the face pack? I would watch my guide, Vladan, and if it doesn't work, you've not followed the guide correctly. I know that's a really boring answer to give, but I would really follow all the steps closely, because the only reason it won't work is that you've not followed the guide correctly. Oh, the board want to discuss improvements. They want to increase the wage budget for performance analysts. Can we just increase the wages for the actual club? Hey, Smogfather, take it easy, dude. I appreciate you dropping by. And Cam, thank you for the kind words. Yeah, the Egypt video, I'm pleased with how well it's gone down. Because it was a lot of work, I'll be honest. And it was something very different. And naturally, obviously, there's a brand deal with the video from a mystery company. How do I get wage budget for the team? Why is there so much reading involved? I can't ask for more wage budget for the team, can I? Let's improve the youth coaching. Never mind. But yeah, obviously, I'm doing the brand deal with Huel. Is Huel the video had a brand deal with? Always a bit risky doing one of those brand deals and attaching it not to Park to Prem when they come around. But the video is performing well so far. Hopefully, it gets pushed to people because I do think the video is like a good video. Obviously, the whole rebuild genre on YouTube is something that a lot of other creators have been doing for a while and kind of refined. And I kind of did want it to still be my take on it, where there is maybe more detail than certain creators. And that's not really shade at those creators. It's just my videos do have that little bit more detail usually. But, yeah, it was a fun video. It was weird to produce because I've not really done a video like it before. Um, 26 players. Also, because our team's like so evenly leveled out, chat, all the players are just 3-star rated. It makes us look bad. Big Potatoes, thank you for the 4 months of the Prime, mate. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. Why does the Corona look like a young Marcelo Lippi? I don't know. He's not that young, Mr. I can't say his name. Atanasio. That's not how you say it. Atanasio, I think is how it's said. The American. I think he owns a baseball team too. Oscar isn't good enough for next season. I like Oscar. Is that a hot take, chat? I like players that can run. I think they're quite good in the engine. Do I trust him in goal? Yes. Maybe I shouldn't, but I'll say yes. Does FacePacks work for save games in progress? Yes. Yeah, any graphics chat will apply to save games retrospectively. I kind of want to keep Karabashvili around to get homegrown at club, but I know he's going to cry. I kind of need to lower his playing time, chat, but we have that issue where I can't talk to players about their playing time without making them cry. You know, that whole thing that we talked about before. I'll try and talk him out of it, because that's the only option I have. Wait, did he not care? Or is he going to care tomorrow? He's going to care tomorrow is the answer. Is Max winning the World Drivers' Championship? I'm a bit nervous it's still just going to be Lando cruising home. Like, every bit of common sense suggests that Lando should just win the championship still, really. But weirder things have happened in F1. Okay, well, that I can't demote him, so that's annoying. Has Slot been sacked in your save? I feel like he gets sacked in most saves. Yeah, Conte's the manager. I was going to say, I assume he has to have been sacked purely because Liverpool were outside the top four. No, were they outside the top four? No, they were in the top four this year. Once the league tables reset. Where are we in the season preview? 11th. That's pretty good. We'll take that. Has anyone noticed that on this screen here, I think it always puts your team in a 4-2-3-1. In fact, I think it puts every team in a 4-2-3-1. And it also shows all your transfers from every season of the save game. I don't know why. Hey, Jack, I'm sure you've been asked, is updating the facepack the same as installing? Kind of. You have to download the update, then you copy the entire content into the other facepack folder so that it overwrites the old pictures that have been updated, adds the new pictures, and then replaces the config file. I feel like in this game, managers get swapped around quite a lot. We're in such a weird spot where I kind of want to spend the money, but I can't spend the money because of the squad restrictions. Schwartau is going to get homegrown at club. So that'll take me to 7 homegrown at club players. Or homegrown in club / country. So I still need to sign another homegrown player whilst getting rid of 2 players, theoretically, for Europe. Although, chat, what's the Champions League rule where it's like if a player's been at your club for 2 years before their 21st birthday, they don't have to be registered? Is that the rule? Or did that rule change? Oh yeah, players of the age, I love this, love the small print. Players of the age of 20 or younger who have been at the club for 2 years don't have to be registered. That will apply to some players, I think. But there's no way to filter. It'd be great if there was an option to filter that, wouldn't it? If you could tick a box and it showed those players. These players have been made an... Oh, okay. So, Danny Radcliffe doesn't need to be registered. Saba... See, the difference is Danny Radcliffe doesn't need to be registered. Saba's just available for the under-21s. I don't know if I'm going to have any of those under-21 players. Annoyingly. Chat, I'm getting a load of questions about like face pack and graphic stuff. I am really, really sorry. I can't offer like one-to-one graphic supports, like graphic pack support when I'm streaming. Like, we've got like 100 people watching across YouTube and Twitch. Like, the NG Regens face pack is the Regens face pack. The Sort Out LSI face pack is the Real Players face pack. And there's loads of written instructions and guides on the download pages for each. If you click it, it shows the players. Fuck off. Fuck off. If you click it... Why did I believe what the internet would tell me? I believed the internet and they lied to me. Click the dots. What? Which dots? I want to see the players that are 20 or younger, which is none of these. I know I can click on these to filter them, chat, but there's no filter for this thing. I'm talking to... Chat's trying to help me, but by triggering me by not helping me. I'm not a moron, chat. I know to click the dots. The numbers, Mason. What do they mean? I want to see the players who are under the age of 20 on this date that don't have to be registered, but I don't think there's any. We're actually over the wage budget, so I should probably adjust some budgets around. I can actually increase the wage budget quite a lot if I need to. Click the bottom right. Chat, there's a different bit to click. Let's go back in. I'm all for learning. Use the filter. Chat, am I being trolled? I think I'm being trolled. The players that I want to filter, chat, the players have an under 21 symbol, but the issue is players also have an under 21 symbol if they've been made available for the youth team. Click in the bottom. There's nothing in the bottom right. Click here in the bottom right. Chat, am I being trolled? I can hide my face, chat. You can tell me where I'm meant to be clicking. Click the... chat, I'm at the bottom of the filter. Do not need to... Why is that hidden down there? Doesn't have anyone. Literally doesn't have anyone. Never mind, chat. You know what it is, chat? Face is covering it. I can't see it. You can't see it. Even though chat was going to go, well, actually, chat, you've not got your face cam there. Completely correct. I just want a good excuse that people who don't understand the technology will know. Now, to be fair, chat, SI have thought of everything there, but it probably doesn't work. I think it will kick in, actually, on the 1st of July. It will start to work. So we'll keep an eye out for that. Mike Gaming Twitch, dude, thank you for the 3 months of the Prime. I appreciate you. Someone subbing during my time of internal turmoil. That says to hide the players who don't need to be registered. Wait, does it actually? Are you sure? Filter, do not need to be registered. No, that would work. The filter would work. Asane Diao, isn't he quite good? Yeah, he's quite good. He's solid, isn't he? Blimey. I mean, he's like an upgrade on Ugalde, I think. Is he better Ugalde? Where's Manfred? Maybe he's not better. Maybe he is not. When playing live, how do you see where your face cam is? I can't see the face cam. I was lying, chat. When I said the face cam was blocking it, I was lying. People on the internet will lie to you, kids. Watch out. I want to sign Wonder Kids, but I shouldn't. Does Nepan develop in FM anymore, chat? Or is this one of those situations where the AI just will never develop him at Man City? I feel like it might be the latter. I'm still in this weird spot. Let's get to the 1st of July. Some more transfer windows around Europe open. Also, there was a couple of players we terminated the loans of, wasn't there? Chat, if you've got the game open right now, has Nipan developed in your save game? I'm just wondering, for science. City ruined him. F to the chat. Nipan, chat, this guy. Sver Nipan. Or is it Nipan? I assume it's Nipan. Like William Nylander. Check out Yamal. True. Is Buziane? Not Buziane. Chat, what's the name of the absolute baller? Buadi. Buadi's still at Lille. Who says no? Who'd want to play? Chat, I could sign him. I could buy him. It would mean doubling my wage budget, but I could buy him. Right, how are we going to afford this? Let's quickly figure this out. Right. Now, it might be the only signing we make for the next, 5 years, but it might be worth it. There is that chat. I could do it. Now, if we get Champions League football for the next 3 years, this is affordable. If we don't, the club's fucked forever. But it does enable me to get one of the best young players in Football Manager. Right? So is it worth it? And you'll save Nipan's a starter at City. See, I love how different Football Manager can be in every save game. Oh, chat. There is a discussion happening. Let's sit down and have a chat with him. Yeah, you'll be a star. Let's get rid of the match higher star. I mean, it might be the dumbest move I could possibly do, but it would be quite funny. It would be quite funny, he says. He really wants the match higher star. He's locked in match higher star. Chat, this is a terrible idea. And there's a minimum release clause. I should chat. The board are going to block this, surely. I mean, the thing is, if I don't sign anyone else, I probably can afford it. With the Champions League money we're going to have coming in. All I can think of, chat, is, when Leeds went bust? I'm sorry to Leeds fans bringing this up. I don't know who the bloke is. There's the bloke who popped up. He's like, should we have spent so frivolously in the past? No, but we lived the dream. That is basically me right now. I mean, if I can sell Oscar for 40 mil to cover the costs. Is it Peter Risdale? Is that the man's name? Do people know the clip I'm on about, chat? Shall I try and find it quickly? Should we have spent so heavily in the past? It's a 5-second clip. This is basically going to be me. I hope the audio comes through for the YouTube listeners. That's me. That is me, basically, now, as we signed Buziane. We lived the dream, fell massively, club's been liquidated, but we did sign the best Wunderkind in Football Manager for Norwich City. Chat, the £120 million bid has been accepted. Can confirm no audio on YouTube. Sorry, YouTube. Should get it on the soundboard. Well, every time Buadi does something bad, we just play the audio clip. I might just offer out Oscar. Can we get AI to replace Risdale with Delia Smith saying the line instead? Probably can. Should we do that? Probably not. but we lived the dream. I'm just going to offer out all my centre mids that might be good, just to see if any of them get bids close. Oh, bids for Oscar. Bids for Oscar. Repeat, bids for Oscar. 14 million! Absolutely do one, you jokers. Oh, I'm sorry, Oscar. It's not happening. I don't want any problems. Sorry, mate. Chat, if my only signing that I do is Buadi, is that acceptable for a transfer stream? I personally think it's probably better than making 10 transfers, really. We got the homegrown lads in. We've done the sensible stuff. Everything in my fibre tells me that we shouldn't do it. Surely someone else is going to make a bid for him, right? Surely someone else is going to come in and snipe him away from me at the last minute. Okay, we got some bids for Clem. Get him done. I don't know if we can really afford the deal. That is the primary concern right now. Like, if Tremonti goes, that'd be really useful. Sell some clauses. I mean, to be fair, chat, we do have some clauses that we could sell. In. We can get 4.6 mil of Cernax thing instead of waiting for it. We'll do that. We'll pull the levers. Why not? The ones that are actually worth pulling. Sarah. Are we going to get much of a sell-on for him? He is wanted by some teams. He's wanted by United. I mean, if United overpay, then we'll get the money. We get 15% of any future sale. We should definitely hold on to that. Harry Darling, get that sold for 7 mil. Jurasek, another 6. Chat, we're pulling all the levers. This is fine. We'll get the Max Aarons money as well. Dupe, my friend. How are you, mate? Thank you for the raid, buddy. How are we? Welcome on in, Raiders. You are joining us. I'm probably about to make a horrible, horrible error. That is £20 million raised through selling those bits, chat. I'm currently potentially about to spend £100 million as Norwich City in my 3rd season. Okay, Bungard turned down Everton to go to Freiburg. We love that. That's another 18. Chat, that's 38 million there. We are basically, we are becoming Leeds United of the early noughties. Oh, chat. It's possible now. Now, should we be doing this move? Probably not. That's another 10 million. This is doable all of a sudden. This is suddenly becoming possible. This could be an awful error. I feel like you lot are going, do it, because you just want to see the world burn. Which is kind of fair enough. I'd probably be doing the same if I was watching. I mean, it's not that mental, is it? Like, at this point... Oh, we can mortgage Oswale as well. Good idea. Where was the mortgage bit, chat? Oh, it's lost in the... Mortgage the installments. Give me the money now. What does mortgaging do? You get less money, but you get more of it up front. I mean, I can afford it now. But Desperate Ruins won 5 out of 6. I did see you, you said you're at risk of being sacked. Does that mean that your job's good for now? Yeah, chat, ignore the wages. Ignore the wages we've had to give him, right? Yeah, 200 grand. I get it. It's a lot. It is a lot. But when you can sign a boy of this quality... And yeah, there is a release clause. Admittedly, the release clause is as much as we're paying for him. And he has got match highest. Chat, you lot are really trying to talk me out of doing this now, aren't you? Let me have fun in my video game. Let me make my mistakes on purpose that entertaining. Oh, chat. Mary's been released. I thought I could sign her. Can you imagine? What if I right-click her here? I can't. I want to sign Mary. She'd be great. Like, she's better than Buadi. Misk. There's got to be... Chat, we've got to find a glitch here. There's got to be a glitch to get an offer made on her. How could we do this? There's got to be some kind of bug that we can abuse to get her to sign. Let's just right-click on everything until something says buy. There has to be... And you know what? Don't think we can. Why has no one found a bug? Mansverk. He used to be mad in FM. Is he good again? Now, do I actually sign Buadi? We need to have a proper chat here now. Do we actually... My concern is the wages. Because as soon as I give him 200 grand, all the other key players are also going to want 200 grand. And I'm not sure we can afford that right now. And the release clause is a problem. No one else is on the match highest earner. Oh, there's some new wanteds. Xerxes wanted. Don't really want to sell him. He's taken Uma's spot on the team. Now the question is, chat, is Uma better? Is Uma better? Can I be real with you when you compare them like that? I know it. Buadi is better. He's not that much better, actually. Like, is that a mental thing to say? Like, obviously there are areas where he excels, but I thought the difference would be bigger. £200,000 is so much. Okay, a few of the freebies have now joined us. Happy days. Welcome to the under-21s, lads. Is he £100 million, 200k a week better? I mean, that is the question, isn't it, really? I mean, let's compare Kisselyak with Buadi. Yeah, we do have to be sensible here. I don't know if he's worth the money. I mean, don't get me wrong. His potential's good. But it's very good. His potential's the best potential in the game. But is it worth 200 million? But no, it's not 200 million, is it? He might just turn me down. No, wait. I know he's accepted because of the work permit, though. He's got the release clause as well. What was the release clause? It could be a horrific mistake. But it's quite funny. Is it funny? Chat, if he just fucks up my wage structure forever, then leaves his release clause, is it funny? 131. Chat, I'm signing him for 120 million and he has a release clause of 131. It makes no sense on so many levels. But I have already spent £20,000 on the work permit. You can negotiate a year or so. Yeah, but to negotiate out, I'm still going to have to give him more money. Does he have a sell-on fee involved as well? Chat, was there a sell-on at all? Am I going to make a loss if his release clause gets activated? That's my new concern. Elliot Miles is meant to be very good. He's just not really developed. So I should probably just sell him. There's a buyback if he develops. And we get a profit of sell-on. You could be the first person ever to sell someone 130 million for a loss. There was a relegation release clause, but also a minimum release clause. Yeah, chat, if we get relegated... Chat, this is just a terrible idea. It's only 25 mil this year, though. Oh my, what am I doing? The minimum release clause is around for like 4 years as well. It's not like one that expires quickly. It's over 10% of my wage budget to lay into a poll. Chat, this is an awful idea. It's 120 mil. I'm Norwich City. But he is very good. He is very good. Spin a wheel to decide. The poll said yes. Look, chat, I believe in democracies. There are certain points in history where I feel like democracy has failed people. And this could be another one to add to the list. I spent 20k already. It's a great point. It's the I fear there might be better ways to spend £100 million, you know? I don't know if that's a fair concern. If you buy them, you might win the Champo. It's true. Chat, this would be the statement that we are the big boys. He is good. He's only had 2 injuries ever. It's a guaranteed £11 million profit. The issue is, he's going to ruin the wage structure for all the other players already at the club. Like, it's going to have such a horrible knock-on effect. Okay, chat. Pretend you're me and you're not streaming the save game. Do you actually do this deal? You've probably not got to this point where the temptation is there and the devil's on your shoulder. But do you actually do it? Like, being honest with yourselves. Like, if we just ignore the funny, like, there is a degree of common sense we have to have in a save game. Do you know what I mean? There is a degree of common sense needed by the normal man or woman in this situation. But I'm not a normal man or woman. I'm siding him. Welcome, Buhari, to Norwich. Vamos! Alley! It should be Alley. We've snapped him up. That makes it sound like it's a bargain, doesn't it? That makes it sound like it's a bargain. We've snapped him up. We've snapped him up. Bargain. Great deal. Welcome into the team. We can't afford... Chat, he is going to have to go on the language course. What is this save game? It's a 5-year deal. There is a release clause. We'll trade him at box-to-box playmaker. Ladies and gentlemen, Norwich City will be playing a 3-4-3. Sorry, Oscar, mate. You're out the first team. Feel a bit bad for him in all of this. Imagine if I fail financial fair play in the Champions League now. All right, chat. What does he have to contribute for it to be viewed as a success? I think we play him at channel midfielder as well. He can do that. Top 3. I mean, he is an absolute baller, isn't he? He is absolutely unreal. I'll train his attacking movement, I think. If he gets a serious injury, chat, there will be tears. Chat, it's actually ruined the raid structure. It's an awful... Everything about that move is terrible. Like, objectively. I think that's... Chat, we are now done in the market. I know it says we still have 66 million. We really don't. We really don't. Also, my chair's sunk down. Is that a warning? How much could I have signed Tchouaméni for? The reality is, I probably couldn't have signed Tchouaméni. I wouldn't be able to... Thing is, I literally wouldn't be able to afford Tchouaméni. The only reason I can get Bouhaddi is because he plays for Lille. Chat, I don't want to check FFP. You know what? We'll just pretend FF... We're not going to check the finances stuff anymore. The finances screen no longer exists. Also, I never actually sorted out the homegrown players, did I, chat? I was meant to sign another homegrown player. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Lille's basically Little England, isn't it, really? What's wrong with Lille? Nothing's wrong. We love Lille. I once went to a house party at the Lille chairman's house, or former. It was a director member, actually. But they don't have the... Like, with respect, a player might move from Lille to Norwich. A player's not moving from Real Madrid to Norwich. Now, chat, we do still have 67 million to spend. Technically. Wait, chat, there's a really funny inbox item here that I think I missed. If I go to why did that not type? Record. Chat, why does it not show my transfer record? I want to see... Was there an inbox item that said that we'd broken our transfer record that, like, I can't see? There must be. Where is the news item? Am I blind? Oh, is it this one? No, not that one. Oh, it was a news item. I'm just going to tweet this out with no context and just say, don't ask questions. It's season 3, don't ask questions. Oh, did I actually hit enter there? Wait, no. It's season 3. Don't ask questions. Chat, I wasn't going to play the first game of the season, but there's now no more business to be done. I mean, we really need Champions League football for the next 3 years or we're fucked. Because I don't know where we're getting 33 million a year from. I mean, I say that. How much money is in the bank balance right now? Can we just pay them a bit of it now while we still have some money? We've still got 65 million. We have actually sold a lot of players. Oh, chat, there's an objective to spend the original budget and I've technically not done it yet. Or have I done it? I guess I have done it. If anyone asks, chat, why did you sign Buadi? Just this screenshot here, I was just following orders. They told me to do it. They wanted me to spend the budget, I've done it. All right, should we just go to the start of the season now? Because I think we are just done. You know what? We'll just call this best 11. This is the new best 11. We don't need best 11, but I cooked anymore. Just following orders. Historically sketchy defense strategy. It might work this time. This is an awful chat. The save game could be ruined. I don't know. Some would argue the save game was ruined when we got Champions League football in Season 2. Like, I feel like at this point we have to accept this was never a realistic save game and now we're just rolling with it. We're basically pushing Football Manager to its limits to see how quickly can you speedrun a save game with Norwich. I'm just doing what I was told. Now, Buadi on channel midfield, I'll admit, chat, it's not great. It's not perfect, but he is that complete. I think he can just play it. And I feel like he's one of those players where you can train him to be the best defensive player ever, but actually, given the amount of money we've spent on him, probably should just teach him to attack. Like, as a channel midfielder, he's still actually world class. Like, it's kind of wild how good he is. That's actually insane, isn't it, how good he is? Like, you could play him at centre mid, but he still has the bad off the ball. Like, channel midfielder is arguably as good as his best role, really. Ladies and gentlemen, he will play as channel midfielder. Don't tell him not to shoot. I need him to score some bangers for it to be worth it, even if he's only got 10 long shots. The channel midfielder last season for us ran the show. I trust Buadi. Sportau is now happy to stay. Happy days. Do you want to sign a new deal on a reasonable amount? It's actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be. But you're still asking for too much. He's homegrown at club, so we should probably just keep him around. If Buadi scores on his debut, the hoodie's coming off. I can't take my shirt off. All right. Elliot Miles has gone. Bit sad about that one, but there was no bids coming in. Right, Mbakazi does need to be sold here. Because he's not improved and he'll never be good enough for me. Thing is, right, chat, Tchouaméni has gone, right, to Chelsea. Fair enough. Look at his wages. That's mental. Ridiculous wages. Buadi Claire. Is Buadi actually better? He probably, chat, legitimately. I'll tell you what, 50-50. He will be better. Buadi's going to be the first centre mid you've seen on FM26 to not get below a 7.0 rating every game. Could get to cap for 35 mil, probably similar to Buadi. You have no... Chat, just to be clear, Buadi literally has a -10 potential in game. Like, he is the best wonder kid, potential-wise, in the game. Like, if I compared to Cats with him, I know I'd rather have. I also feel like because the graphs are quite squished here, it makes the players look closer together than they are. This is definitely the better comparison. He's got 2 better technical, 2 better vision, 2 better physical, 2 better defending, better potential. And also, the Cats not cheaper. France have a midfield, true. I mean, to be fair, in the Manchester United Let's Play I did, it just turned into a French team, didn't it? The French team's just good. Bouhaddi is French, chat. He starts at Lille in-game. I just want to get to the start of the season now. I mean, do I need to sign anything else? I don't think we do. I need to sell Mbakazi. I'm sorry to the Mbakazi fans, because your boy's just been forced out the club. But it's time to go. And same for Papa. Sorry, Papa. You gotta go. Is there anyone else that I should sell? Not really. El Hanash has got interest. Is it a loan? Oh, it is. He can go out on loan this year because he's not going to get homegrown at club. I would like them to cover his wages. I'll move him to the senior team, otherwise it will get rejected. I think technically we could get one more homegrown at club player. You know what? I'll just accept them all. I've bought this guy literally to then sell him on for profit, so it's fine. We've got 7 homegrown players, so we'll have a squad of 24 for Europe. Everything's fine. Chat, Bouhaddi's broken the star ratings along with Ryan. I wonder if it's worth just seeing if Al Ahly will bid on Kislyak and how much they would bid. I doubt they're going to make a bid, and Kislyak might cry. But it should, you know, it should. Oh, chat, there's a bid. There's a bid. They've offered 29 mil. Are you joking? Are you joking? He's worth 38 to 42. I want 60. They've not told me to do one. Hold, chat. Hold. I want 60, but I'll do it in installments. 55. He's never going to play those league games to them. It's a scam. It's a scam. Okay, Oscar signed a new deal. What's my overall spend as manager? Chat, where do you see your overall spend as manager now? Is it manager stats? Total value of players sold. Oh, excellent. Those numbers are just bugged there. Cool game. If I go to transfer history. Oh, the history just doesn't work for certain seasons again. I mean, our net spend is 100 million this season. Or 90 million. But we've qualified for the Champions League, so I think that's fine. Our budget was never actually increased from this season's Champions League, which is why I'm happy to do the Bouhaddi deal. Happy being a term we'll use extremely loosely. No one wants Mbakazi. I'll do you a bargain deal. 15 mil. And Diallo, I'm not going to get any money for Diallo, which is fine. I just need him gone. All right, Makama's leaving. We're pulling all the levers. Now, bizarrely, in spite of everything, I actually don't feel like the finances are that messed up. Just because if I'd signed 2 players for 50 mil on £100,000 each, would we have batted an eye? I don't know if we would have done. Maybe some people would have done. The worst thing is I could still go out and spend 58 mil. Who could I sign for 58 mil? Evan Nilsson is transfer listed. Did Bournemouth not go back up? No, they did go back up. I don't really know what... There's not really a position I need. Defensive midfielder? Probably not. I just want to get to the start of the season. I don't know about anyone else. I just want to see one game to find out if I've made the worst mistake ever. Or if this is genius. People are going to tune in tomorrow and go, Jack, what transfer business did I miss? Can you catch us up? And then I'm just going to show this screen here where we made 1 signing. Actually 2 because of Aiden Heaven. And I guess there was the homegrown boys we brought in as well. No offers for any of the players, but Burnley are keen. Burnley, if you're keen, make the bid. I can see Mbakazi in the claret. I can see it. Oh, yeah, chat, I've not saved in a while. Let's do that. Good idea. Little Control S. Homegrown boy sounds like a new alt-right movement. Maybe it is. It's not, just to be clear. Please don't demonetize me. When does the season start? Oh, chat, it's soon. Who's our first game against? Spurs. Oh, it's an awful first game, really, isn't it? I feel like I have one too many centre-backs. But I don't really want to leave Omabami Dele, Saba and Aiden Heaven as my only backup, so I feel like I need Herrera. But I kind of want to loan out Saba, but if I loan out Saba, then he won't get homegrown. Hey, Jack, missed that couple of the streams. Where do you finish? We finished 5th. We got Champions League football. Oh, chat, there's a bid for Ryan. It's an awful offer. Get that rejected. That's not even worth considering. We finished 5th. And got Champions League football. So that is one of the reasons why we've gone and signed Buadi. How to lock someone in to be a starter when simulating? You pick your 11. Basically, if I wanted Buadi always in the team, right, chat, you would just pick Buadi like this. And then when you go on holiday, you use... match tactics and team selection. And if you have that option selected, use team selection. If there's just like one player locked in, they will always play in that spot. So that's how you do it. Is the league position graph anywhere? Do you mean during a season or at the end of the season? Oscar's injured. Please don't be bad. Okay, it's not bad. Because the one during the season you can't see anymore, but the one... like during the like for every season is still there, is my understanding. Final year of their contracts. There's no one here to worry about. There's loads of players here that ideally I would just sell. No one wants Medic though. This has been a very weird pre-season. Chat, could I have just signed Archie Gray for 52 million instead? He's not as good, is he? How did I lock the players in on the tactics screen? You just select the one player. You just pick them for the team chat and then holiday. That setting I showed ticked. There's not some like massive secret for it. What about goalie? I think we trust Kovacic. I think it's nice to have one player who's from the original Norwich team still in the team. Is that stupid? That's where I draw the sentimental line. Get Carlos Fierro. Oh, real ones, no. Real ones, no. We have to pick our team for the Champions League chat. But, like, so many of the players don't need to be picked. We're chilling. Jack, is there an easy way to loan out players? There's no development list anymore. I find that you just have to offer players out a lot. Oh, chat, Premier League title odds. Where are we? We're not at the top. Season preview? We're in 11th. Buadi's not in the Media Dream 11. It's a fix. Oh, so Camavinga went to Liverpool. Fair enough. In Buadi we trust. Liverpool outline intentions from Rodrigo. Does the game know? Realistic question mark? Lennon Miller could be on his way to Hoffenheim. I'll tell you what. If they want to pay that money, I would probably sell him for something in that range. Have I seen the Toe Madeira documentary? I have not. It has subtitles. Chat, do I look like someone who can read? Please don't answer that question. Please don't answer that one. That will hurt my feelings. Right. Do I do squad numbers properly? The thing is, I never know how... I have a website that I go to that says like all the different squad numbers, but like it doesn't really cover 3 at the backs. I'm going to do it properly, chat. I'm going to be a normal human being. The thing is, how do you do the numbering when it's a 3 at the back? You know what? There's one shirt the number that needs to be given. And it's not Xerxes. Buadi is going to become our Steven Gerrard. That's my mission for him. Who do I give the number 2 and 3 shirts to, chat, when I don't play with wing-backs or full-backs? Do I give 2 and 3 to the wider centre-backs? That's my dilemma. Like, do you make Finn number 2 because he's the right centre-back? And do you make the left centre-back number 3? Do you see what I mean? Vuskovic wants to be 44. That's mental. I'll let him have it. Miller wants 38. Xerxes can have 9 because he plays false 9, so it makes sense. Right, Ryan, number 10. Gotta be. Well, he's not really a playmaker, but we don't play with a playmaker. Really, Xerxes should be number 10, and he's ruining it. Ugalde, 11. Who's at right mid for me? Should left mid be number 11, chat? This is the issue I've got. 5 for the left mid. Chat, I don't know who should be on the numbers. I'll be honest, the numbers make no sense. Is Prince out of right mid? I think so. Kisselyak will be a 6. At centre-back, Collins. Collins 3. Heaven 4. No, Heaven should be 3. There's going to come a point where I just auto-number the rest. Okay, is that the most mental selection? I realise you guys can't really keep track of that. Can you sort? You can't sort by, like, picked either. Do we just auto-number the rest? That didn't reset the ones I'd already picked, did it? It didn't. Okay, perfect. I'm so ready for the new season. That was the most stressful decision I've made all pre-season, the numbers. Should Buadi have been given the number 9? Really, Buadi should have been given the number... Buadi should have been given the number 20, chat, for the money that I've spent, or the number 12. Right, let's look at the squad numbers on the pitch. That is not the most defensive. Like, Vuskovic wanted 44. That's not my fault. I feel like, considering this is the formation in 11, that is not the most egregious numbering I've ever done. I'm okay with that. We unselect our team for our last pre-season friendly, and we're good. Hopefully I can give Buadi a new contract without the release clause. We need to get off to a great start to the season by beating Tottenham away. That's a horrible first game, by the way. Tottenham are very good in FM this year. I like the suggestion that I should have checked how Italian teams did their squad numbers, but I can't read. That level of research is beyond me. I've not had to think that hard about something since I did my dissertation at university. Why don't I unselect my team for friendlies? Because I've got my staff set to manage the friendlies. And if your staff are set to manage the friendlies, whatever team you have selected is the team that will always play the friendly as the starting 11. So by deselecting it, the assistant will pick the squad based on trying to get match sharpness into everyone. I probably should try and squeeze in another friendly if I can. Oh, chat. Who's ready for the fun game of let's arrange a friendly using the worst UI ever invented? It's my favourite game. You know what? Boston Town. I have some friends who play for Boston Town. We'll play them. That sounds good. Oh, they accepted it. Shout out to Boston Town. I told the wife I'd do a 2-hour stream today just doing pre-season. I have to get to the start of the season. I have to get to it, chat. Now, you know what? Our lads are motivated by money. Fuck the transfer budget. We don't need any more. We're not spending it. Is Dan still looking good? Dan's is very good in FM, isn't he? Wowzer. For like 28 million, he might just be worth it. I could have... chat. 30 mil for him? Who says no? Can we do it in installments? Chat, I can't keep using installments. In some ways, not having a deal on installments is probably good for us. Okay, they lost patience. I'll give you 37.5. 37.5 for Dan's? Like, Dan's has some crazy potential. He's got... I know he doesn't have any yellow. You're looking for the yellow attributes, aren't you? But look how many are 15s and 14s. And he's homegrown in Nation, which is useful because I need one more of these for the Champo. Right. Get me to the game. Should we have a look at the social groups? I feel like our social groups are probably a mess. I don't know if this is controversial, chat, to suggest, right? Does anyone else feel like the social groups don't really matter? We've got a core social group, a secondary social group, and then Buadi's in his own group. Oh no. Chat, they've excluded him because he earns too much. It's like Michael Jordan when he played in like the 3rd tier of baseball. Right, Miles, I didn't know you existed. You can just be sold. accepted the bid. Squad player. 98 million as a squad player. Buadi did this. And he wants a minimum release clause of 70. Chat, this is because of Buadi, innit? This is what Buadi's done. Now any squad player is gonna want like this kind of money. Oh, why are we doing this? I mean, is that the worst deal in the world? If I compare him with Ugalde, Ugalde has the higher highs. Where's Manfred? Manfred has the higher highs, but as like my plan B striker who's also English. The average attribute to every column is actually identical, which is kind of mad. Do you reckon Buadi goes home at the end of like training and does snow angels, chat? Because I would if I was him. I'd be doing snow angels in my money. Who's to say I'm not doing that after the stream, to be fair? I'm just going to look at homegrown in nation strikers. Just to see if there's anyone I'm missing. I do think Dan's is a really good option because of his potential. Like when you look at the asking price of a lot of these players, right? Like they are in that similar 30 to 40 million pound range. Is there no way to highlight attributes to key roles on the comparison screen now? Absolutely not. We don't have that technology. Oh, interesting Kiselak. Now, Kiselak I love. But if an offer came in, I might not say no if it was a good offer. Has to be a good offer. How much is Buadi on? Far too much. He's on £200,000, a match highest earner, and has a release clause that's only 11 million more than I paid for him. Some would say it's the worst trade deal in the history of trade deals. If only I could praise all the players at once, wouldn't that be novel? Also, I need to try and give Danny Radcliffe more game time this year. He's with the senior team, but we'll make him available for the under-21s because he probably will be playing with them a lot. Right, get me to the start of the season. Bring on Tottenham. Bring them on. Norwich see off Brave Cardiff. We won 6-3. We're better than them. Medic is gone on loan. Still paying all his wages. What is the closest, chat, to a real-life comparison to this deal? Is it when Tevez signed for West Ham? Is that a comparable to what we've done? Was it Mascherano who also went to West Ham when that happened? Was it Mascherano and Tevez? Who was the other player that went with Tevez? Ruben Neves to Wolves is a shout. Is Buziane just our Mascherano at West Ham? Is that the closest to a real comparison right there? All right, all these youngsters available for the under-21s. Get some game time, stay fit. Tremonti, mate, you've not really got a spot in the team. So if you do want to just fuck off, that would be quite useful. Oscar plays left mid. I actually might need Tremonti, I realise. Who's better, Buziane or Johnny Rowe? Where's Johnny boy? I think Buziane's not as quick, but he is better at everything else. But I do need him to learn to play right mid. to make this work. Right, that's another 14k. Note that down, accountants. I'm so ready. I'm so ready. Finn can still be captain, that's good. Oh, chat. Thomas Frank. To all the people who think I'm a moron, this man knows. Spurs have just beaten Man City 4-0. That's terrifying as I'm about to play them, innit? They've just won the Community Shield. Buadi is smart business. There you go, chat. Smart business. He doesn't know the contract, does he? Report it as a bug. Absolutely not. Dan's is better than Durasimmi, isn't he, as a striking option? Where are we? Jaden Dans. Yeah. Oh, yeah, he's way better. Is he better? I think he is. Yeah, he is. He is. Right, come on. Aiden Evan injured. I'm sure it's minor. It's a bruised thigh, mate. Grow up. Grow up. Oh, chat. Are we signing Dan's? I already know the answer. No one can talk me out of this one. The wages are big. I think he's an option. Bit concerned about his release clause, but we'll worry about that later. Homegrown English striker for less than 40 mil. Look at the hair as well. He's basically a baby Xerxes. Like, it's like a pre-evolution in Pokemon, innit? Do you know what I mean? Yeah, they kind of look related. I think it's the hair. Dan's looks less happy about it. He kind of looks like he's trying to make himself look a bit taller so he can ride a roller coaster that he's not quite big enough for. I'm going to train him to play Shadow Striker for the focus on his physicals, and then I'm going to train his passing. And he is going to be the baby Xerxes. That's his plan. What's the most biscuits I've eaten in one sitting? I mean, we had 5 packets of pickups in 2 minutes the other day. Nearly died on stream. Is this team quite good now? I think Danny Radcliffe, we won't rush into the team. Like, he can train with the first team, but he is going to, you know, he's going to make the odd cameo here and there. I actually feel like we've done a really good transfer window. If Buziane stays fit. Oh, I don't need a... Chat, we don't need a goalie. Goalies are overrated, FM. Like, I'm going to be honest. I think Kurcevic is massively overrated in Football Manager, but he's pretty fucking good. Like, pretend the stars aren't real. I think if I was looking for a goalie and he popped up, you'd all tell me to sign him. The issue is, chat, I now don't have the money to actually buy a goalie even if I wanted one. So I have to tell myself we don't need one. Oh, Finn's injured. Bruised ankle. Why are we getting all these bruises? It's like we've got a bowl of fruit. Expectations for the game against Spurs. Okay, bloody hell. Right, let's read through this. The Norwich board expect the team to lose the next match. The Spurs are hoping for a draw. Well, cheers for the backing, lads. So I won't read the rest. There's lots of other stuff to aim for. Okay, everyone. It's the first game of the season. I'm bloody excited. I'm bloody excited. Here's our team. Can Yelch play? He probably shouldn't with the bruise. Vuskovic against his former club. Collins making... I was going to say his debut. It's not his debut. Oh, Buadi's in. Kiselyak. Prince. This team's good. This team is really good. Have they updated our prediction? Because they should do. 12. We've been dropped down a place. Right. Let's win. Let's win at Tottenham to end the stream today. Jayden Addons is going to come on off the bench and score the winner. You've heard it here first. Okay. Come on. Lock in. Let's see what we can do. First game of Season 3. We've got the Champions League to look forward to later. Their team's so good. Their team is so good. But is it as good as this? I don't know if it is. Come on. We're here. We've arrived. I've got my big old bottle of water. Oh, the new season. Clap out the lads. Clap them out. I'm ready. We're clicking on Buadi. We're going to watch him like a hawk for the entire game. Every bit of movement he does, chat. I don't know if people saw there was like a compilation of Pogba's 10-minute cameo for Monaco when they were 4 goals down. It was like on the internet yesterday. They're going to do that for Buadi, yeah. Where is he? There he is, the boy. Come on! I mean, we finished 5th last year. I feel like Champions League football is a tough ask to do 2 years in a row. Especially because we've got way more matches to play now. But we can dream. I'm scared. I'm scared. It's a great start to the season. Miles wide. Miles. Right. Lock in, everyone. I mean, to be fair, Tottenham are very good. I don't know where they finished last year. I think they finished above us. They're a scary team. But we're scared. Oh, what a header. That's a £120 million header. Every time he does something, we're going to stand up and applaud. Destiny Udogie. Not sure about the defending of Prince Amowoko there. It's Tottenham away. We're never going to win this game. We're never going to win. This wasn't our game to win. Oh, it's deflected. It's deflected. It's deflected. Blame Buadi. True. When am I going to upload my tactic? When I'm happy with it. Is that Simmons' 4th goal against me this save? Don't tell me stuff like that. I don't like those facts. I appreciate the fact someone's paid enough attention to count the goals an individual has scored against me. Xerxes, you win those. Oh, this is beautiful. This is liquid. Go on. Bang! It's close. It's close. We're on the attack again. Buadi. Buadi. It's not gone to plan. Why is Xavi Simmons the furthest man forward for them? I'm scared. I'm scared. Bergvall is like Ruud Gullit in this game, isn't he? He only scores against me. He only scores against me. I don't like Football Manager anymore. What if we get relegated? It's his 5th goal against me. Right, keep count. That's our new thing, chat. Every stream. How many has Simon scored against me? I mean, when you look on the balance of play, it has been close. Right, you know what? Playing out from the back, it ain't working, is it? Let's not try and play through the press. None of that woke nonsense. Bypass the press, higher tempo. Let's get the ball forward. 22 minutes into the season and I'm talking about relegation. I'm an optimist. It's okay. Look, we've got Dan's on the bench. We're going to sub him on. He's going to get a hat-trick. And you're all going to go, wow, Jack, that was the best transfer you've ever made. And everyone will stand up and clap. He nearly scored another. He nearly scored another. You know what? Fuck it. We ball. Let's go attacking. Balance hasn't worked. What's his rating at the moment, chat? 6.5. One of the best performers on the team, to be fair. Shit. Shit. He nearly scored again. Stop. Stop. Prince of Monaco's not had a fun time at right mid, has he? Oh, chat. What? I'm going to eat my words here. Watch. 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 He's going to do something magical. I've seen it. Oh, it's beautiful. It's so nice. It would have been so good. It's a good play, good process. All right, been terrible so far. I mean, we've had a shot there. Right, I think Prince should be hooked. Let's bring in Buziane on the right. I'm bringing do I bring in Oscar? No, I'm not doing that yet. Ugaude's on a 6.3. Get him off. Get him off. Get Dan's on. Let's go. Second half. Lock in everyone. Where's our boy? Where is he? Click on him. Get his name above his head. All I'm saying is we've gone attacking and they've done less. Why did I say anything? To be fair, look. His first game of the season away against Tottenham. I want to say it won't define our season, but I need Champions League football, so maybe it is going to define it. Oh, what a ball. Ryan, what a touch. Dance! We're back. I told you he's getting a hat-trick in the second half on off the bench. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Lock in, everyone. Lean forward. If you've reclined in your office chair, just sit forward now. Welcome, Dans. Welcome, Dans. Dans for England. That's a great finish, by the way. Come on. Come on. Already a better sign than Buadi. It's too soon. It was all Buadi, chat. He made the space. We're actually playing quite well since I went more attacking because Football Manager things. Can I go for all the summer signings after this? Dan's and Buadi. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I wish we'd made more. No, you know what? I don't wish we made more size. Our size is great. He's in again. He's in again. Okay, it was saved. I thought he just missed the target. I was about to be very cross with him. Oh, and the homegrown lads. Yeah, we've bought a load of players homegrown at Norwich for the quotas. I feel like the sale of Bungard really went under the radar because we were all too excited about Buadi. Okay. Xerxes had a stinker. Duracin me in you come. But we'll swap him and Dan's. Dan's is now playing at false 9. Buadi's anxious. If only I could do a shout to him, that'd be good. They should add that in as a feature. That'd be a killer feature in Football Manager if I could talk to my players. I can't take him off. I can't bring myself to do it. All right, come on, lads. Come on. I mean, after getting battered in the first half, it's been a way better second half. All it did was take us to go more attacking. Do I speak French? Oui, un petit peu. I think that's right. Is that right? Allez la France. Bonjour, Buadi, mon ami. Je joue au foot. Et tu? Oui? Ouais? C'est bon, c'est bon. Allez le foot. No, that's go the football. Regarde, no, that's watch. I can't remember what play is. I think it's Jou. Is it Jouer? Jou? Okay, chat. There's a late highlight here, and I'm believing. Buadi, you've got to win the tag. Oh, it wasn't Buadi, it was Buziane. Look similar enough, don't they? Where's our boy? There he is. Look at him defending. Our number 8. Shit. Great save, keeper. Great save. I've gone very attacking. Chat, there's 30 seconds. And a dream. 30 seconds and a dream. Why are they on the attack? I was forecast a podium. Merde. Putain. C'est bon. Allez, le Canary. I don't know what Canaries is. Great performance. I think we have to look at the positives there. Dan scored on his debut. I need to do another game. I can't end on that game. I can't. I can't end on that game. What's the next match? Southampton at home in 4 days. I want to win. I have to win one game before I go to bed. We'll bring in Dans. We'll bring him in for Gaudet at centre forward. We'll rest up the players. And we'll go again. We don't need a new keeper. Our goalie was banging in that game. He kept us in it. See, and Kovacic no longer wants a new deal. He recognises his current deal is more than good enough. Sensible man. I wish I could do an all-nighter stream chat. I want to win one game. But I need to edit tomorrow's park to Prem. And also, I need to say goodnight to Wok. I told her I'd be done by 10, chat. I've heard her outside already go and walk the dog to the toilet, which I think she was hoping I would be able to do after I finish streaming. So I might be in the doghouse and it's on you lot. Tremonti. He wants to go out on loan to secure a permanent move. I should just sell you then. Okay, look, mate, I've been trying to sell you anyway, you dingus. No one wants you, mate. Blame Buadi. Facts. Fisher developing concerns. Never mind. Chat, I need to win a game so badly. I'm not ending until we win a game. You and Milo could be sleeping in the same bed. To be fair, he's now just invited himself into our bed anyway. He learnt to jump out of his pen. To be fair, he often likes to just sleep on the floor, but he is able to get on the bed if he wants to. Okay, chat. We need to lock in. Buadi. Let's discuss that last game. You were fucking dreadful, mate. Fucking awful. You got to do better. I paid the big bucks. I'll put my neck out on the line for you. Got to repay me. I'll be honest, chat. We lost 2-1 to... We literally lost 2-1 there to Tottenham away. That is a perfectly acceptable result in the context of any season with how good they are in FM. I'm sticking with Herrera as well. I could have rushed back Yelch, but I think it's worth just giving him time. We should be able to beat this team with a rotated team. With respect to RDF, you know, the recruitment of this Southampton team hasn't been very good in the save game. I'm not going to blame him. But, yeah, it makes you think. I tell you what, if I hope we're not up late trying to get one win. If I get relegated, the board won a top half finish this year, which is mental. And that was before I signed Buadi. Nothing's happening. Nothing's happening. There's still nothing's happening. There's still nothing happening. If I could shout, shouts would be good, wouldn't they? Chat, nothing's happening. Nothing's fucking going in. Second half, we go on attacking if we need to. We don't do it too soon. It's the worst half of football we've seen. 40% of possession home. That's our brand of football, chat. That's our bread and butter. Right. What the fuck is that, lads? You're making us look like a bunch of wankers. Kiselyak's got a knock. Right, second half. Here we go. Did I go on attacking? I didn't. Get on attacking too. Get that on. Confirm. Please, lads. I just want to end the stream with one win. As long as I've got a match of our highlight. I've had it a couple of times where you don't get a highlight all game. Could it happen again? Would be the first time this year if it happens. There's got to be something happening in this game of football. We're an hour in. Nothing's happening. What's happened? At least Buadi's created a lot this game, you know. Let's look at the positives. Prince has been awful again. Move Ryan to right mid. Durasin, no, Gaudet in. I'll be honest, it's been fucking dreadful, hasn't it? The issue we've got is chat. Teams might not view us as an underdog anymore, so the counter-attacking might just not work. But I believe. We've got to lock in. We've got to lock in. We've got to make stuff happen. Look at him. Buadi. The laddie. What is that? What is that? What is that? I've got to edit tomorrow's part to Prem chat. I need a win. I need a win. Nothing's going in. The thing is, we literally finished 5th in the Premier League in our first season with this tactic. So I don't feel like we need to throw the, we don't need to throw the baby out with the bathwater just yet. Do you know what I mean? Like, the baby can stay in the bathtub. We don't need to put new water in yet. Just let the baby soak in it. Was that an in-betweeners reference? No comment, potentially. I always struggled in my revision. There's 5 minutes left. I can't fucking draw 0-0 with Southampton at home. I can't. We can't. They've got Ben Brereton Diaz in their pissing team. He added Diaz to his name just so he sounded more South American. Great tackle. Right, now we break. Buadi. Look at that. That's the ball. That is the ball right there. Oh, it's beautiful. Dance! Why? I thought it was a goal. I thought it was safe. It's a good season so far, lads. Great defensive display. Clean sheet. First clean sheet of the year. That's good. Is our next game winnable? Oh, Kiselyak's out for a few days with another bruise. Right, Brighton away. That's not easy. Then Everton, Liverpool, Newcastle. Chat. This can't go on all night. Run beating at home. You know what? Good mental attitude, chat. Have all the teams figured out how we like to play. I think that's what's happened. Should have made a big signing, true. Yeah, chat, why did I sign mediocrity? I still believe. Sell Buadi. Is it Buadi out already? Chat, look, the transfer window is still open. We could still sign someone. Buadi, look. Not every player hits the ground running in the Premier League. You know, we can't all be as good as Florian Wirtz has been for Liverpool this year. Sorry, one sec. Just huffing the copium. It's fine. Everything's fine. Mate, Kellen, mate, what are you doing here? I'll offer you out. I'll offer you out. Not talking to him. I'm above talking to him. He's not a paid subscriber in Twitch chat, so why should I listen to Callum Fisher? You know what I think Buadi needs, chat? I think Buadi needs a new contract to just, really give him some confidence that we're backing him. Also, has Gabriel Meck got a face now in the face pack? Is it Gabriel Meck? He's got a face now, chat. Little baller's got a face. Uma, he wants to be starting more. Mate, I've just signed fucking Buadi. You're a squad player. You'll get game time. Stop crying. Okay, so what do we change? Do we change anything? Do we just look at the start of the season and go, tough start to the year? Southampton, not a game for everyone. Oh, Ryan. He won Premier League Young Player of the Year. Why has that been awarded in April? I mean, well done for winning it. I don't think we touched Buadi's role yet. Genuinely, players have got to learn to fit the system. You've got to give him time. He's not part of the main social group. He's figuring out things in life. My goalie's injured. Shit. Okay, bruised ankle, we're okay. Of all the injuries your goalie could get, that one's probably not the worst. I'm wondering, chat. I'm wondering something, though. Do we bring in Radcliffe just to play on the bench? Actually, he's already on the bench because I didn't save out the best 11 properly, apparently. Do we have Danny on the bench? Could do. I shouldn't. I really shouldn't. I think we put him on the bench. Tremonti, I've been trying to force out all summer. I might bring him in because Prince has been cack at right mid in the first 2 games. Official terminology, by the way, cack, for describing players' performances. 6.3. We'll bring in Tremonti, even though he's unhappy. Right. I still believe in us. Chat, we're going to get a win. And then we can all go to bed. And I can go edit Park to Prem for tomorrow. Sorry for asking, but do you have to update the changelog when updating a face pack? I don't know what you mean, Curlio. Yeah, you have to update the config, mate. His second season syndrome. We're like Reading that year, chat, where they did well. Why did I buy Buadi for 120 mil? No, he's going to come good. He's going to come good. I believe in him. I believe in him. Chat's ready to disregard him. Oh, chat, they're playing a 4-2-4. We kill a 4-2-4. We murder it. I'm gonna say it now. We're chilling. It's the 4-2-4. In fact, I'm going to move Buadi deeper, play him as a box-to-box playmaker, and then in team instructions, we're going to put distribute. Please don't concede while this is happening. We're going to put distribute on playmaker. We're going to make Buadi the main man today. That is suboptimal, isn't it? That is suboptimal. The tactical changes had gone through there, because I did pause the game. Chat, I did pause the game when I was making the changes. Now, you know what? Trust the process. Trust the process. You got to trust it. Where did I finish season 2? 5th. I was forecast a podium. What are we doing? I've put it on distribute to fullback playmaker. I still believe. Oh, Ugalde, you've got to finish it. Those went in last year. Those went in last year. Chat, if we go down, Buadi can leave for 60 mil. Not another corner. Not another corner. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Just everyone remain calm. Trust the process. Trust the process. We're on key highlights. Chat, they must have updated the match engine. They must have updated. There's only one explanation. They've updated the match engine and not told us. We're going attacking. Also, you know what? I've abandoned some of my principles and I should not have. Back to centre-backs. And focus the play through the middle. That's what we should do. Use extended much better. Absolutely not. Please don't tell me how to play the game that I've been playing for 20,000 hours. I'm playing the game to be entertaining, not to watch an extended highlights. We finished 5th in the Premier League with a newly promoted team last season. I'm going to go ahead and say I might know what I'm doing. I appreciate the transfer business makes it seem like that might be questionable. Tremonti, where is he? Watch full match. True. Pulling out the tactics board like Cameron at Grimsby. I actually don't think moving the DMs deeper here is the worst idea in the world. But I fully appreciate, given the circumstances, doesn't reflect well on me. Boiling top to finish 5th. They had games in hand. They had games in hand. We're in danger, chat. We're in danger. We're fine. There's no danger. I wish I could shout at the players right now. That would make me feel better. We signed 2 players. We signed Jaden Addons as well. And Johnny Rowan on Mopamidele. And Aston Oxborough. Yeah, I know. Those are 3 household names. Shit. 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 Everything's fine. Lloyd Kelly scored against me from a corner. It's not fine. Great save, keeper. We're having more of the ball, chat. Trust the process. We're going unbalanced. They've had 17 shots in the first half. It's not great, is it? I'll be honest, not ideal. Wish I had fullbacks. Dominic Solanke's shit. If they'd scored, that would have been good. Looks like you have to edit part to promotion. We might start doing that on the second screen now. If they score the corner. Fuck off. They've scored 2 corners. They've scored 2 corners. They're absolute frauds. 2 corners. Skip it. Skip it. 2 corners. 2. All right, Ugalde off. Dan's in. Bring in the wizard. Bring in the wizard. He's coming on. I'm going to keep Ryan on the pitch, actually, through the middle. Radcliffe is tired. Don't give a fuck. He's still coming on. He's played for the under-21s the other day. Tremonti's been cack at right mid. Chat, we're going to be good. We're going to come back here, I believe. I believe that we'll win. Danny Radcliffe is going to be magical. The redemption when I have to move clubs and get a new job is going to be unreal. Chat, if they score a third corner, the stream is just ending. Just so you all know. The stream will just abruptly end. Great header, Buadi. It's deflected in. It's deflected in. It's deflected in. It's deflected in. It's another corner. It's another corner we've not dealt with. Skip. Look at the XG. 3 goals from this. You know, sometimes it just doesn't work out. Lloyd Kelly's on a hat-trick, just so we're all aware. Get that noted down. Who has him in your FPL team? Did it deflect off Buadi? I don't want to acknowledge if it did or didn't. I can't end without a win. I can't. Okay, now we score. It's okay. We won one of our first 5 last season. People remember that. You were here for that, right? But the expectations were so low that year, you don't remember it. We've built this reputation. We've put this target on our back, lads. Now it's time for us to get the target off our back. Starting with this. Danny. Ryan. We're back. We're back. Danny Radcliffe assist. That's as good as a win. Skip. Next game. Not next. Chat, we're winning the XG battle. If we come back here, it'll be historic. It'll be the first game on Match of the Day and they'll praise me. There'll be hashtags. Work the space in. Believe in the space. Is he blocked that? Sorry. Keep it going. We Drea go. We're back. We're back. Lock in. Lock in. I've locked. Balanced is the play. Playing on attacking just makes us concede. Balanced is the play. We went off attacking onto balanced. Chat, they're on the ropes. They're on the ropes. Their manager wishes he could shout at his players right now. He wishes that was an option. They've scored 2 corners. You know, if corners didn't count, we've won this. Prince has been unreal since we brought him on. Oh, Ryan, finish it. Okay, right, lock in. Lock in. I'm going to bed, everyone. I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed. It's never off. Never off. Look, we'll redraw the lines, chat. Oh, he's timed the run to perfection. Van Hex played him on. Come on, one more. Show me the goal. Show it to me. They're shaking. They're nervous. I do need another goal, though. Oh, chat. It's actually happening. It's just meant to be. It's just meant to be. I've got something in my eye. It might be a tear. Back post. Back post. Back post. Why are you shooting there, you absolute cockwomble? All right, I might have to sub off Buadi. All right, we Drea go. I know you've scored, but you've not been great when you've not scored also. I hit pause there. It didn't pause. Kisul Yakov. That's my subs. I'm going bold, chat. I'm going bold there. Why is Radcliffe the one dropping there? That makes no sense. That's not how it's meant to be. Buadi is going to get us the goal, chat. I've seen the future. It's what's going to happen. We're going to a 3-4-3 with a diamond. It's like Barcelona last century. It's genius. It's going to work. It's going to work. Just keep watching. Just keep believing. Please. 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 Okay, you know what? Great point. Great point. Great character from the boys. We've only lost 1 game. Or chat, we're, unbeaten in 2. Unbeaten in 2. Getting goals. Ryan ends his goal drought. Praise that. Good job, mate. Now we've got Everton. Right? Is it Everton? It's Everton. We'll beat Everton at home. It's a great second half there from the lads. It's a great set. We've shown character. That can't be denied. Take it easy, Ryan. Yeah, I appreciate it. It is late, chat. That is late. I've got to edit tomorrow's Park to Prem video. When the video has editing errors in it, chat, you know why? It's because I was up doing this. This absolute nonsense. If you ignore the goals conceded, we win 3-0. Facts. If you ignore the corners, chat, we win 3-1. Yeah, I'll admit it. The near post corners killed us. But outside of those, we're bloody good. On Bamidella, that's fine. When's the Champions League starting? That's a nice distraction to look forward to, isn't it? Oh, chat. Who have we got? Dortmund, Malmo, Chelsea, PSV. I can't see the other games, can I? Because when you click on it, it opens up this. Why would I want to see my actual fixtures? Dortmund, Malmo, Chelsea, PSV, Real Madrid, Dynamo, Celtic, Villarreal. That's pretty good. That's not bad. How's my MFL going prep-wise? Pretty good, because the match engine hasn't changed. I've not been doing as much tinkering. But I'm enjoying it. Jack, playing on Start FM content, would you recommend YouTube vids or streaming? Honestly, mate, whichever you enjoy the most. I'd try both and find out which is funner for you. They're both pretty different experiences. Chat, I need to win, and after this game, it is not easy. Oh, we've got Preston after this. Oh, chat, we've got a cup game against Preston after this. It's so over. The stream is so over. Which do I prefer? Good question. I like streaming because it's a bit sillier and a bit more chilled out. But I think I like the flexibility that videos have in terms of I can record the videos when I want. I can do the editing whenever I feel like it. Like, it's not really like a 9 till 5. Whereas I think to exclusively do streaming as a full-time endeavor, you've got to be a lot more... I was going to say disciplined, but you have to be disciplined doing videos. But you have to be like more in routine, I guess, with streaming, if that's your thing. Whereas I am someone who I kind of like having flexibility in my day, especially because I think when it comes to stuff like videos, like I could force myself to record all my videos between 9 and 5, but I know the videos wouldn't always be that good. Whereas sometimes I might be like, oh, I feel like, you know, recording a little bit later, and I can do that. So I want to just record in the evenings instead. But with streaming, because like it really rewards consistency and streaming at a similar time. Like, you can't have that same, I guess, willingness to change it up. I edit all my videos, do all the thumbnails for all my videos, do everything myself. Am I doing stadium tours? We have been in Park to Prem, yes. So I think if you edit down the streams into VODs, into videos, that would work. Honestly, I think when you're starting out, just focus on one or the other. Like, editing streams takes a long, long time. It's just not worth the effort. Like, edit some shorts from your stream. If there's funny stuff that happens, post it on other social media platforms. But I wouldn't waste your time editing down full streams. So, like, I don't do any video content with my streams, chat. I have done in the past. It's never really performed that well. Like, strictly speaking, streaming really isn't what I should spend my time doing when I'm running my business. Like, in terms of, like, hours put in for, like, output, like, videos will always do better for me. But I just enjoy streaming. Right, we should be winning this game at home. I'm going to stick with the system that we used last year. Like, we got 5th in the Premier League last year playing like this. I don't feel like the system is, like, flawed in the sense it can never work in the match engine. So, I think we stick with it. We're not going to have a lot of the ball. I don't mind not having loads of the ball. Oh, I need to win, chat. I need to win. I don't mind if we don't have a lot of the ball. Last year, we really didn't have a lot of the ball, and it was fine. Buadi. I wanted it to go in so badly. I wanted it to go in so badly. I can't be the only one. Am I surprised how bad Isak's been this season? I mean, he's just not been fit. But I think, obviously, you expect more from him as a Liverpool fan. But I think it's quite clear that he's still dealing with some bits. Well, to the next part of the Egypt video out. So my aim is to do the rebuild videos every Sunday, chat. So every Sunday, there'll be a rebuild video. And my plan is to basically do a bit like we did the Egypt video today. It'll probably be, I don't know how long it's going to take me to do the challenge, but I think per video, kind of 3 or 4 seasons. When we finish a rebuild, there might be a gap, and then the weekend after that, there'll be another one that starts, that then every weekend on the Sunday comes out, kind of thing. But yeah, the Egypt video was fun. I hope people were able to catch it on YouTube. Very different from my normal content. I know it's not going to appeal to my usual audience entirely if you're someone who wants to kind of see long-form, long-term Football Manager storytelling. But I really enjoyed it as like a little bit of a change of pace. Like, it's quite fun just managing in a different league, and it's the kind of thing that I could never really do as a episodic YouTube series because it just doesn't have that long-term appeal managing in Egypt. But I think if you can pick out interesting enough teams and interesting enough scenarios, like, people are more than willing to sit down and kind of watch a 50-minute video on it instead. Right, Buadi, do something magical. That'll do. I mean, I need him to do more than that, to be clear. But he's going forward. He's in the... Okay, he's not in the box. Never mind. He'll win this header, though. Never mind. It's not even for him. We Drea go. We Drea go. Ryan! We love that. We love that. That's all right, isn't it? That's all right. Kind of video to bring back Kingston Sprint. Oh, the Kingston Sprint was like one of my favourite things ever to set up, even though it was really frustrating and no one watched it. I did a series chat where I managed an MLS and I made like a fictional franchise from Jamaica. But the issue is that there's so many bugs of how MLS is like hard-coded. So like, there was a bug where every single non-Jamaican player who signed from another MLS team for this MLS franchise I'd set up in Jamaica, they just got Jamaican nationality instantly, no matter what. And the only way to fix it was to basically make it so that no player could ever be naturalised as a Jamaican anymore, like coded in the game. Why did they all stop running then? Did you see that? That was weird. What are my front three? False 9, channel forward, centre forward. I mean, these are the kind of games that we had last year, right? This is more of what I expected from our team. Yelch is coming back from injury and on a booking, so we'll take him off. Uma's going to come in. Xerxes was great last year. Like, Xerxes, Ugalde and Ryan all got double figures for goals. I'm going to make some changes here. I'm going to bring in Dans through the middle. I'm going to play Lennon Miller as a false 9 that we've been deliberately training him to play in. Let's see if that experiment has any legs now that he can now play as a striker. There was a few other weird bugs with that Kingston Sprint thing. Like, I had it so the team couldn't qualify for the North American Champions League through the MLS like spots, a bit like how the Canadian teams. have to go through the... What's the Canadian Cup called? It's awkward that I can't remember the name of it now. The domestic cup in Canada. But anyway, I basically had it so they qualified through the Caribbean Club Championship, which wasn't even in the game. I want to cry. I want to cry. I mean, we're still not losing. On a scale of 1 to 10, how good's FM26? 7. I'll give it a 7. He looked off there. But what would I know? Tremonti's been awful again. I mean, we'll bring in Prince, I guess. I'm going to go more direct here. I think that's the play. More direct, get it to the wingers and have the wingers higher up. Well, Shade FN26, the players don't do cartwheel. Hard agree, I miss it. Do I pay attention to star ratings? Only for potential. And even then, like, it's only really a guideline and can be incorrect. But for player ability and player role stuff, I ignore the stars. Okay, we Drea go. Miller. Maybe he is a centre mid. Maybe he is a centre mid. Chat, my wife's going to kill me. I said I was going to finish streaming an hour and a half ago. There's still time. There's still time. Miller, I've brought you in. Do something. The back post corners haven't worked. I'm changing them. I've decided, based off that, I'm changing them. I'm going on attacking too. I need a goal. I need something. Please, lads. Please. Anything. Anything. 6 minutes of added time. Hold. Ever thought about coaching IRL? I did do a bit of youth coaching when I was younger. Before I headed off to uni, I badly hurt my knee. I couldn't play for the last year, like, while I was doing my A-levels. So I did youth coaching instead. If they now go up the other end and score, I might just end the stream. Okay, well, that's... Chat. We've not lost again. We know what? We've not lost again. Let's look at it like that. We're not lost. Where did I play? Usually left wing. Or left midfield was my spot. Unbeaten in 3. Yeah, chat, let's look at the positive. Unbeaten in 3. We're bloody good. Just so you know, I am playing a full strength team in the Carabao Cup, so I can go away. I was going to say go to bed. I can't go to fucking bed. I've got to edit tomorrow's YouTube video. Everything's fine. I'm fine. It's a better start than last season. I mean, the board expectation is a top half finish, and right now, you know, we're only 1 point off that. Oscar ends international career. Isn't he 28? He's 29. And he's just decided to end it. Fair enough. I mean, that's good for us. Yeah, star ratings are important for judging player potential. But in terms of judging player ability, like, you can get everything you need to know about a player's ability from the numbers. Oh, Cernak's playing for them, our former man. Como made a loan offer for Mbakazi. Chat, I get 4 million if he goes. I mean, technically it's a profit. It's not what I wanted, but I need anybody for him. Dway's been made the new captain. We almost signed Dway as well, didn't we? Okay, Diallo is heading to Lorient. It's an optional fee, but I just want him out my sight. Get his value up. I mean, are we making like a loss or a profit this month? Only 3 mil. Once the Champions League starts, we might be okay. Obviously, we need to maintain the Champions League, which at this point feels like a long shot. Hi, what's happening? You're a squad player. Okay, you can keep crying. Look, chat, 4 points from 3 points from 4 games doesn't sound good. I'll admit it. 1 loss in our first 4 sounds great, though, doesn't it? It's all a matter of perspective. If I don't beat Preston, chat, we play Liverpool and Dortmund afterwards, and then Newcastle. I could be up all night. I have to win this game. I don't think it's an exaggeration to say we have to win this game. Please, lads, please, 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 please. Like, they're not good. They're not good. They were relegated with, like, no points last year. I'm playing a full-strength team just to get the win. The Carabao Cup's never meant so much. I would just like to go to bed with a win and Buadi smiling. I spent £120 million on Buadi. Chat, why did you let me do that? Do we think that Football Manager has something programmed under the HUD so that if you spend money like I have on Buadi, like, you sabotage? They could call it the Liverpool effect. Do you reckon this is what Arne Slot's talking about, our homies? They're going, there must be something against me in the universe for all the money that's been spent. I think there's something coded in the game chat to shaft me. I'm tempted to play Buadi at striker. You know, just get him forward, let him get involved, get a few goals, get confident. If Preston win, don't, please. They're not going to win. They're not going to win. We've got to manifest positivity here. Chat, I need to edit tomorrow's Park to Prem. Like, the reality is, if I don't win this game, I'm probably not going to beat Liverpool, Dortmund, or Newcastle in the next 3. I can see the comments now already. Chat, where was the YouTube video? I was up all night playing Preston North End. Right, we're a goal up. It's a good start. The crowd aren't even making crowd noises. Skip. Chat, I want to go to bed. I want to go to bed. I need to edit tomorrow's video, or it's not going to be done. And I don't want to be up too late, because I've been up since 4 AM watching the fucking F1. Ryan, bang it, please. Oh, Buadi nearly scored. Buadi nearly scored. This could be our Grimsby. Don't do that. Don't say that. I'm not hammering. Who won in Vegas? Max Verstappen. I don't think Wok understands the significance, to be honest, of Buadi. I'm not sure that's going to wash as the excuse as to why I didn't take the dog out to go to the toilet after the stream. Please, lads. Please. Please. Oh, we Drago. There's 4 of them in the middle. Why are you shooting, you dingus? I'm fine. Everything's fine. I hope people enjoy suffering, because I feel like that's what I'm enduring right now. As it's got later, you know, the Twitch views have dropped off with people going to bed. The YouTube viewers, they're sticking around. They're the real sick fucks. I see you lot lurking. I know you're there. Reveling in this. Enjoying this. Well, I'll tell you what. It's over. We're going to win a game. We're gonna win a game. I believe. I believe that we will win. Look at that. Buadi's run distracted. Look at that. Pulls the 16 away. All on Buadi. All on Buadi. I'm going to go to bed once I finish editing the video. All right, let's get another goal. Prince, up you go. Up you go. The only thing that can make today better is if Buadi scores now. Give it to Buadi. Kisselyak, you greedy fucker from centre mid. Right, you know what? He scored 2 goals from there. It must be something to do with the positioning. Swap them round. Skip. When's the next stream? That is a great question. Probably Probably. Chat, what midweek football's on? I've not even looked at the calendar. Is it Champions League again this week? It's really annoying when you're a streamer of Football Manager, because you have to plan around real world football all the time. Because the Champions League obviously makes it like an absolute pain in the arse to find a good time to stream during the week, if I'm being completely honest. I might try and get a stream in tomorrow and then potentially one on Thursday or Wednesday. Right. Is Danny Radcliffe on the bench, chat? If he is, I might have to get Danny out. Oh, Ryan. Oh, my word. He nearly scored that. It would have been unreal. To be fair, look, Brighton thought they would have won when they were 3-0 up against us, didn't they? Oh, he's not on the bench, chat. Dream's dead. Thursday's Thanksgiving in the USA. We should be giving thanks and giving me subs. That's how it works, right? We don't do Thanksgiving here. I just assume it's about giving to your favourite streamers. Is that not a pen? Oh, it was a pen. The ref didn't blow his whistle. He's left it at home. Also, Kiselyak's not going for the hat-trick. Ugalde's over it. Chat, am I allowed to instant result this to the end if we go 4-0 up? I feel like we can go home. I just want to go, chat. I really need to do tomorrow's video. Get me out of it. I'm clicking where the skip button is already. Yeah, I should have put Buadi on pens, really. I mean, this is evidence, I think we can say, that the tactics do work. Now, admittedly, in this instance, they are working away from home against Preston North End, but they were in the Premier League last year. Hey, Marcus, you enjoyed the Egypt vid. Did you all have some link up with Egypt, or did they want to sponsor a vid? They wanted to sponsor a video, and I thought, hey, new sponsor for the channel. Let's take the gamble of doing a video that I've never done before and hope people watch it. And fortunately for me, loads of people have watched the Egypt video. If you're sad that the stream is about to end after this game, go over to YouTube, check out the Egypt video. It's a fun video. It's a very different video for me. General reception on it's been largely positive. I appreciate it's the kind of video that's not for everyone, but we played 4 seasons of Football Manager in less than an hour. Kind of talk through transfers, tactics, and it was fun just playing in a very different league. I'm looking forward to playing through a few more seasons of it for the next video, which will go out next Sunday. Okay, you know what? Let's Aiden Evan on. Middler on for Kiselyak. Idrea go rest. Dam's on for Xerxes. And Durasimbi on for Ryan. Get the fresh legs on. Each video is good, but don't use that pace for everything. I mean, it's for 1 video a week, mate. I think that pace works perfectly fine for a single season. I'm never going to do Park to Prem chat where we suddenly play through 4 seasons. But I think for 1 video a week, there is an audience for that kind of video that I've not really been serving. And I'm hoping that those people will maybe watch that video and think, hey, this guy's tolerable. And then maybe they do get invested into the longer term stuff as well. How often am I posting Park to Prem? Every single weekday at midday. Oh, well, Manfred's got the hat trick. Okay, well, the good news is the tactic works. And also, I've remembered where the skip button is, so I can just mash click and it'll be skipped instantly. Not a good day if you're a Preston attacker. Well, it's a bit annoying that we've now won a game, isn't it? Where were all these goals when we were playing all the other teams? It's net 6 and chill, chat. Net 6, get the deck chair out, chill. They got Terrier in their team. He used to be a ball. He was a hero of Leon Live back in the day. 6-1. R.I.P. the person who made a 6-0 prediction. Oh, Terrier. I loved him in Leon Live. He's just Rabona'd it. I love it. I love that man. Why did I let him score? I need to save the clean sheet bonus that I'm having to pay Buadi. He's off, innit? He's not off. That's my former man. Chat, if they come back and score here, I will be vanishing off Twitch for a month. Just so that's in, in writing right now. There's a kickoff highlight. What are we doing? What are we doing? Please stop. Please stop. Why is my centre-back doing that skill move? I don't know. I kind of love it. They're a sin, mate. Tremonti. I mean, it's quite a nice shot. Just annoying to see it. See, this is the kind of game where dynamic highlights would be great, just to make it so the only highlights I see are literally goals. I don't need to see that shot, do I? I don't need to see that shot. I feel like the dynamic highlight thing is a great idea, but I imagine when they look at the data, people barely use it because it is just too long. Oh my word, if they score, that'd be concerning. I trust in Buadi, chat. Look, he's having his best. He's having a career game here. Show the man some respect. We want 7. We want 7. Bang. Oh, we're so good. Prince has scored. He's pulling a bow and arrow celebration. We love that. No pickups this stream. No Marcus. Pickup have, they've done their sponsored streams with me. It was for last week. Big shout out to them, though. They're a very, very good company, like, easy to work with. Which is always good with streaming. Sometimes there's been a couple of companies I've worked with. Fucking nightmare to work with when you're a streamer. Right, chat is done. We won a game. We won a game. I'll admit it. It was against Preston in the Carabao Cup, but we scored 7. It's a confidence builder, you know. Do I have Buadi set to split between the centre-backs? No, I swapped him that game. After Kisselyak got 2, I flipped him into the more attacking role. I don't think there's any reason why he's sitting deeper, I'll be honest. I feel like it's just one of those things. Maybe his off the ball needs to get a bit better. Look, he's on a 6.53. He's playing great. He's playing great. I believe. We just got to, you got to trust the process a little. Right, gang, we are going to leave things there. I was never meant to stream this late tonight. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was fun. Next stream, we'll kick things off with Deadline Day. Might be tomorrow night, the stream. I'll let you guys know over on X, of course. If you want to keep up to date, you can subscribe on YouTube and hit the notification bell, or be subscribed on Twitch. I'm going to go record tomorrow's part to Prem. Really appreciate you all hanging out with me. I'm going to go explain to my wife why I stream for an extra hour and a half, and it's not going to wash. And I'm going to blame all you. Take care, gang. I love you all. Also, pray for me. If there's no stream tomorrow, I was murdered by Wok.